Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united, where we all meet.
Yo, we're here. Don't worry.
Guess who's back?
I got mac and cheese.
Back again.
Guess who's back?
Tell a friend.
And Shady's back.
I mean, I already moved past it, so.
I know.
We were yelled at because every time we go live, someone is always at Lowe's. I'll let you guess who that is.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Well, tell him to
Stop going to Lowe's
at this time and tell him to go afterwards or before.
Brandon, if you're on, I still don't have the couches. I'm so sorry. I know you're disappointed. Maybe next time. Just kidding.
Hey everyone. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday?
Howdy.
I'm great, thank you.
Hope everyone you're welcome. Who's that?
Faded.
Well, he hasn't said anything.
Well, we just got on here.
He can at least say hi.
Hello, Faded. I hope you're there watching, enjoying.
How's everyone enjoying March Madness and all the fun things that happened yesterday?
And there's I'd say probably about half the brackets already busted.
I was going to say, how many brackets are
really?
broken? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brackets are not in a good spot right now.
The fact that, like, I know March Madness happens every year, but Chris was like, it's March Madness time. And I'm like, okay. Like, life is still going on, but then he brings it up a lot.
But it's going on with
and
March
I'm like,
Madness now.
Yeah. I didn't know you were that into it either.
I do I don't care until this happens.
Yeah.
And then once March Madness happens, I'm watching all the games.
I'm a March Madness bandwagon, so I don't really care
I love the
about
hype of it.
Yeah.
I love the hype of everything. So when people start talking about Michigan again, it gets me hyped up for football and shit like that. Like, let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair. Okay. You know what irritates me about basketball games? The freaking squeakiness of the shoes. I hate it. Like,
You gotta stop.
if they could just put music over that, I'd be content.
What music would work?
I don't know.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm just saying, like,
Boing, 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 boing.
have music play the entire time so I don't have to listen to the squeakies.
Oh, you could do like the Mario run.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's all I can hear right now.
No, all you need is the. I was gonna say
That would be
the.
funny.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's when they're trying to defend the net. They're like,
That would be funny.
That'd be
you're welcome.
March Madness. Sponsor us.
I was going to say sponsor us, but I didn't know what part of that I would say.
NCAA. Basketball.
It's the one with the orange ball on the hood.
Arizona, too. Sponsor us.
Every time. We're going to get banned one time.
We're going to run out of things.
No, we're not.
He's just going to be like, napkin.
Sponsor us.
Nice story.
Eventually, I'm going to start reusing things at some point, so.
No.
You really don't have to.
I mean, at some point.
Yeah, don't worry. You don't need to.
There was the one point to where we were trying the different Mountain Dews that were coming out.
Yes.
And every time we did it, I said, Mountain Dew, sponsor us.
True.
It didn't work.
Also true.
We'll get there
I
eventually.
tried really hard.
Yeah.
And got
You
so
ready?
far. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter. Good song.
Hey everyone.
Again.
I don't remember if I
Nope.
did the actual intro, but hey, welcome back to another weekly episode of the Fandom Fusion podcast. With me is Cassie and Chris.
Yo.
As you can tell, we are
Prepared.
super prepared.
As always.
Already ranting, and we haven't even told you what we're talking about. But are you have the stuff?
I
You
have
the
small things.
Small. Oh, it's okay.
Eh.
She likes it.
So anyways,
It's a nice sword.
really good show.
Anyways, Cassie.
News. I
Yes.
got you.
Start us off.
So
Please
sorry,
get this
Chris.
going.
I know this was partially part of your news. So we can say it together. I'll say the initial and you can
No,
take it
just
from there.
keep going.
New Texas bill could arrest fans for owning anime and manga.
Yeah. So
It's not just Texas either. There's another state that's
Yeah.
pushing it. I can't remember what it is.
I think it was Florida.
Probably.
Texas has passed. I think it has already passed. I'm not sure yet.
Welcome
You're
welcome
good.
in, Faded.
Later. Hi.
Why are you
Hi.
telling him to leave? He just got here.
I know.
That's your friend.
I know. I'm all over the place already. But anyways, Texas is going to or already has passed this bill that any type of entertainment, whether that be like magazines, manga, anime, even TV shows or anything like that, that depicts a minor in any sexual way is now going to be illegal in Texas.
But apparently, an anime production or anime company or something is based in Texas. So
It was Funimation.
they are curious
Oh.
to see where that's going to go. Like if they're going to switch states or because Crunchyroll, it might still be the Funimation building, but I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Crunchyroll owns it
Yeah.
now. So, yeah.
I mean, that's they're both owned by Sony, we found out. So that's a big Sony thing that
Yeah.
they got going on. So
I don't know if that just means they'll relocate or if they
Probably.
can accept maybe shutting down that building, which sucks for the employees, though.
I don't understand because if you're gonna do this if you're gonna try and lock this down and blame it on anime and stuff like that, you literally have movies and stuff that portray the same things that
Yep.
actors and actresses do.
yeah.
So are you just gonna ban everything that ever exists?
Well,
So-
also there are a lot of like children actors acting with adult actors who are portrayed as children, and like you have 14-year-old girls having a full-on kissing scene with 28-year-old men.
Yep.
Like, and I know there's other woman to man or
Right.
woman to boy as well, but I don't get why we're going to focus on anime. And it just furthers the problem with anime for
I
people.
mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of cartoons now, they're showing, like, obviously the main characters and everything. It's based around children still. They're showing a lot of butts. And it's, like uncensored, I would say.
You know
Not
what?
without underwear.
Boutte, you say?
Yeah, bootay.
They can just ban High School DxD and we'll be fine.
I thought you were going to say Booty, please sponsor us, and I don't know why, but that's what popped in my head. And I was like, Cassie, don't.
No.
But
Please no. High School DxD is not doesn't help the cause.
it
I know.
definitely does not help the cause.
That's why I love bringing it up because Chris a lot of times just goes,
Yeah, because he likes it for
he's
the
so
plot.
defended.
The plot is actually
defeated.
good. It has a good story. Chill on me.
Yep, 2 very good stories on every person in there.
I need some
Even-
backup. Aiden.
LMAO. There's your backup.
Yeah, right. But there are like it could be
Her head's like right on the wheel, just so you
okay.
know.
It legitimately could be 2 actors in their 20s, but they're playing teenagers
Yeah.
that now cannot be a thing if they're going to like make out or anything like that. Does that mean Euphoria is just gone?
Oh yeah, because the bill is not specific to anime. It's
Yeah.
just saying anime might
All
get screwed.
minors
I mean-
as like portrayed.
They're just using anime as like the base
Yeah.
to have this argument, and I don't think they realize how big of an argument they
Yeah, they
are stepping into. Like,
Well,
this is...
Does the actual bill say anime?
I don't
Because
think
this
so.
post says will criminalize the possession of anime, manga, and video games depicting minors in obscene way.
Well, yeah.
But I
Yeah,
don't
it-
know if it's saying like just if the minors depicted in an
This
obscene
is the
way,
same
or they're
state
saying
that
like anime.
took the books out of the libraries, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's Florida.
That's Florida.
Oh, maybe that's why I was like,
Yeah.
yes, that's what that means. But I mean, it would not surprise me if,
yeah.
I mean, if that passes, then obviously the stuff has to come out of there. But
That's a whole
It's not
lot
even-
of
it's
stuff
not-
that's got to go.
it's not serious enough to do this. Like, there's so much worse out there. Leave our anime alone.
That's what I'm saying. If Michigan does this, I don't care if I have to move to freaking Ohio.
Yeah, but
I will move to Ohio if I can
I
still
will-
watch anime.
I will say, guys, it's funny
We don't go there.
because we're not talking about just anime. Like the specific bill is showing minors in obscene way. So when it seems like we're defending, like
I
trying
know.
to knock it away, it seems questionable on our part.
Well, I mean, that means Dragon Ball's gone,
I know
Naruto's
what you
gone.
I get it,
Like,
but
all
it
the
just
big ones
it
are
makes
gone.
me laugh because when you watch it, you don't think of it that way. At least I don't.
No.
Like I'm not gonna speak on everyone, but you don't think of it that way. It's just another part of the show, like with Tamaki or whatever her name is from Fire Force.
Yeah.
I don't know how old she is in it though. But when she trips and all of her clothes fall off, I'm just like, okay,
Okay.
and then we move on. Like the next part of the show starts. So I think it's weird that they're like making it weird, but
I think they're bringing more attention to it than what they're trying to get done.
yeah.
Like,
Now people are going to search for it, be like, what are they talking about?
yeah,
Yeah, I think.
have fun with all that fan service.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with anime becoming bigger in the West, that it's starting to they want to censor it more because when it first came over here, they censored a lot. But now I feel like they're just getting out of hand.
I feel like with the genre growing, they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
That's just it. Like they don't know how to divide it, and because it didn't start here, so like
Yeah.
they don't know how to control it.
I got a conspiracy about it. Our government's not making money off of it.
Oh, so they're trying to.
Yep.
Limit.
I mean, they're making money off of for like the streaming services and stuff.
Well, the streaming services are making money, but the government was getting money from the streaming services no matter what. They're not getting extra.
I mean, they are pushing more. Aren't manhwas from here?
No, manhwas are from Korea.
Korea. What was the? There are more from here starting to pop up.
Yeah,
Though,
like,
so like
Disney's doing it. Then we're getting animation studios here now. So
Disney doing anime is going to be just all cat
Okay.
eyes for
Yeah.
sure. Sorry, continue.
Solo leveling is rumored to be on Fortnite.
I did
Yes.
see
I will
like
be
a
playing.
little.
I will
Okay,
be playing.
so me and Brandon were talking about this last night, actually. Okay, so if they bring solo leveling, yeah. If they bring solo leveling to Fortnite, do you think it's going to be Jinwoo, Igris, and like
No.
some of his shadows, or do you think it's going to be all characters?
it's all going to be characters.
You
If they do a second wave, I can see them doing shadows.
I think they would do a emote of shadows, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
They're gonna make him say "Arise."
That
Or do
would be
the-
dope.
No, they're gonna make him say "Wakey, wakey."
I hope
That
so.
you know what? I
Damn.
wouldn't even be mad if they did Wakey Wakey instead of Arise. I would not even be mad. But
They're just gonna steal all the voice lines from that one clip that he does. He's like, "Arise, bitch."
Yeah.
multiple trusted Fortnite leakers that have predicted collabs in the future came out and leaked it. So the most trusted one said that he got it directly from a connection with an Epic.
So I'm like Jinwoo, obviously. Do you think we're gonna get both of them, like the weak Jinwoo and the
I don't think
like
so.
the awakened Jinwoo?
We'll probably get the badass Jinwoo.
I want both.
I think we're probably gonna get Chahayan.
It could
100%.
possibly be like a weekend All Might and strong All Might
Yeah.
emote too. No.
He's got to do a bunch of push-ups and then jumps up and he's good.
No, that's Mashal.
Yeah,
I need him. Oh, have you finished it?
that's part of my thing.
Oh,
I was scared to bring it up because I
Sorry.
didn't want
Shows.
that to
sorry.
be a thing. but
Um,
I just want you to know, Sammy. Why I've been chuckling over
biting
here.
your foot?
No, he fell asleep, so I moved my foot to make it more comfortable for him. But then he just followed where my foot was.
yeah.
so that's
he
why I
just
was
kind of
laughing.
like morphs into a spot.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
What were you saying? Sorry.
You think we'll get the Jinwoo that is almost dead, where he was like missing a leg and like.
That probably not.
I need it.
Uh,
What do you think they'll do? Like a theme or like something based, like an event for
So-
him? That'd be sick.
I think you know how they got like the IPs with the bosses and stuff like
Yeah.
that. If they were to do like Igris or maybe even Baru now as like a boss, and then to get their medallion, and then you get like if
Yo,
you beat
what if-
Igris, you get Ruler's
That's
Authority.
what I'm saying. You imagine going into the building and
Oh,
fighting
like what they
Igris?
did with the gods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be so cool.
You get Igris' sword.
Yeah, but they can only do Igris and like the elves right now.
Well, they can do iron.
I'm so sorry.
That happened with the elves.
Yeah.
But like, I would rather fight the elves than
What if
iron. Iron ain't nothing.
you did Baru and you got the ability to fly?
Yeah.
Of all
No.
the things you can get from Baru,
I
just the
think
flying is what I
They
want.
could also do like what they did with Star Wars, where it's like a little thing you walk
Yeah.
in, you walk out, and you got like shadow people that can.
Okay.
Like when
you
you
can
walk out
summon
with
them,
the-
and they'll go like NPCs will just run in.
Yeah.
That might be a little broken. I lied.
Maybe. I mean, you can hire bots in Fortnite. You're limited to one, but say you can hire a shadow.
Are you still able to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like doing that.
Yeah, you can still hire them.
So I think they're probably going to make his daggers pickaxes.
Yeah, 100%.
They're going to do a back blink, always. And what if they
What if
did
it's little egress?
Oh, that would be
That would be
Little
so
baby
cute.
egress.
that would be awesome.
It's just like
I want the big dummy.
Iron.
I want iron. I almost said
Baby
Thor.
Iron as the back blink.
Yeah.
with like the anger in it.
Just sitting there smacking the ground. I would like them to do like Kaisel as the the glider, but they probably won't.
It's
too
gonna be an
far ahead.
expensive pack that we're talking about.
Is. Yeah, it is. But I think if they do like wave 1, they're gonna do
So
3.
Jinwoo.
Jinwoo, Chahan, and
Who's the kid? The Deku.
I don't know his name.
Jin Ho, something like that.
I think it'd probably be those 3,
Yeah.
or the guild leader for
I was gonna
White
say I
Tiger.
think the
They-
guild leader would be in it.
I think
Is
if
that
they were
redhead
to,
with the glasses? I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
if they were to do a wave 2, I think it would be the 2 guild leaders and maybe a shadow like Igris.
Do you think they would do the woman I called Judy?
No, she's gone.
You think she's just outie?
Yeah.
Not in this? They might do I don't know how important her she is in the story, but the sister friend person or the girl that's the same age as
Yeah, nah, don't even worry about it.
Oh,
I don't
she's
even think
not
she's gonna be in
importante?
there.
Okay.
Who? The one he saved?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one the underage that loves him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't help our cause for the previous
I know,
argument.
I know. But I am excited and I will be buying everything on it.
Me too. I've been saving up my V-Bucks. I think I'm
I
honestly
have-
at like 8,000.
I have 0 V-Bucks, but I will be buying that pack. Also, if you want to rotate back and give me Baymax, I won't be upset because I'm big mad I missed it.
If Baymax does come, it's going to be in like 2 or 3 seasons because it was a Battle Pass exclusive. I'm sorry, Robbie. I told you and you didn't play.
That's how I feel a lot. He can buy you candy to make you feel better.
I can.
I don't want candy. I want Baymax.
What about Dr. Pepper?
Hmm.
You would like Dr. Pepper?
Diet Mountain Dew.
Ew.
Okay, Mountain
Regular
Dew Zero.
Mountain Dew?
No, this is angry time. I need a Dr. Pep.
What about a
He needs a
7-Eleven exclusive Mountain Dew?
Oh,
2 of them.
all right. With the chewy sweet tart gummies.
Maybe.
You mother.
Who's good?
Oh, what about a cherry Dr. Pepper?
No, you got to rock the OG.
Do you like any of the other Dr. Pepper flavors?
They're okay, but nothing beats the OG.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like Dr.
both of
Pepper
you went,
anyways. I don't like Dr. Pepper anyways.
Almost at the same time. That just irked me.
That just pissed me off.
Yeah, that just
Okay. So,
stupid. I don't want
Disney Animation posted on Instagram
Yes.
and put thank you to fans across every ocean for making Moana 2's premiere on Disney Plus the largest from
I keep
Walt
forgetting
Disney
that's on
Animation
there.
Studios since Encanto.
I still haven't watched it.
I'm genuinely surprised. I made
That I
Chris
haven't
watch
watched
it.
it?
No, that it has been the largest since Encanto.
People love Moana, and,
Yes.
and like people don't go to theaters as much anymore. So like now they just
Yeah.
they know that they're gonna drop these soon, so people just waiting it out.
Yeah, but Moana 2 just wasn't as good as Moana 1.
It
In
was
his
never
opinion.
going to be. I mean,
It had-
the first Moana was phenomenal.
I'm excited to see where it goes, though.
Well, don't spoil nothing. I haven't
Listen.
watched it.
I know I'm keeping my mouth shut.
All right.
Moana 1 was one of Disney's biggest projects. It did fantastic. Moana 2 had so much potential.
The animation looked really good.
The animation's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I think
There's
the problem is it's repetitive to the first one.
that and
You
there-
basically get... Sorry. No, go ahead. This has been all weekend, I want you to know.
there's one big problem with it, and the music's not as good.
You are not the first one that has told me that. I've heard that.
Feel bad though, because I feel like it comes from because it's not like our music, and so I'm curious if like people who feel represented in the movie like that music more than the first one. I haven't seen that personally, so I don't know. Or if it's just...
I will check it out. I haven't seen it. So
I recommend seeing it.
Yeah, I completely forgot that it's on there.
I've watched it 3 times in total so far since it
You know what else is
dropped
out
in
that we have to
theaters.
watch still? The Lord of the Rings movie.
I know.
I know.
I think about that often,
It pops
to be
up
honest.
and I'm like, crap. And I'm like, I can't watch it right now.
But, okay, ready?
Yes.
One Piece Lego sets officially released this summer.
You gonna buy Legos?
I might buy
Wait,
Legos.
Are they the devil fruit? Because that would be sick.
Devil fruit or the
I
ships?
don't know.
The
I think it's
ships
the
would
ships.
be
ships would be cool.
I think there are 5 sets, it says, but I did not screenshot that part.
How many ships are there?
A lot. They're
I
set
mean,
on an
like-
ocean.
Well, it would be Law.
Okay, I understand that.
The
I
big
mean, like,
ones would be Law, Whitebeard, Luffy, and Luffy. So there's 4.
That's 4.
Luffy.
Luffy has 2 ships.
Going Merry and 1,000
Unbelievable.
Sunny.
Okay, well, spoils. I'm not watching this show anymore.
Oh, you haven't gotten to that part yet?
He's not even close to that part.
What do you mean?
Also, I'm watching Bleach.
Smart man. Good show.
Okay. Netflix reveals legendary Batman voice actor Kevin Conroy's posthumous, I don't know, role in Devil May Cry anime.
He's in it?
Yeah.
I thought the Batman thing was the last thing he did.
Nope, he's coming
Apparently
back to do an anime.
He's coming back?
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
'Cause,
Oh,
I mean, I
apparently
thought
he
was
never
done.
went away. By your
He died.
face.
What?
What?
The voice actor for Batman? He passed away. That's why that's what the big...
Hold on.
Kevin
When?
Conroy.
Yes.
The voice actor for Batman.
Yes. When did he pass away?
Last year? Year before? That's why they made the... that's why they made the big deal for the Justice League. Oh God, hold on, because I have the movies right here.
Well, maybe it was just something that was recorded beforehand.
Hold, please. Oh, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it's an animated movie series has 3 parts, and it was supposed to be his final work where because his final work was him playing animated Batman while the world was getting destroyed.
Yeah.
He said it was him and Mark Hamill doing their final bit together. And he said, if I go out, at least I go out as Batman. And he throws a punch and the world disappears.
So
That was supposed to be his last bit.
he has passed, for sure.
Yes.
But it says Devil May Cry anime producer confirms Kevin Conroy was recorded before he passed away. No
Interesting.
AI used.
Hey.
Fata just started Bleach.
Way to go.
Animation's real rough, warning you now.
It gets better.
Yeah, apparently in 1,000-Year Blood War. So we got a
Yeah.
long way to go.
You don't got that long. Only about 300 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
It's better than One
1,000?
Piece.
True.
I like how that's our. Whenever someone's like, "Oh wow, 200 episodes is a lot," we both go, "Well, you could watch One Piece. It's 1,100," and they're like, "Oh no, I'm good."
Even
my
Naruto
200
was
will
over
be okay.
500.
Yeah.
Like 575 or something like that.
Yeah. More Than a Married Couple's manga is now in its final part, ending soon.
More than a what?
Married
Married
Couples.
This is an anime or a manga?
No. Couple.
It's a manga.
Gotcha.
It is projected to get an anime, and it is actually projected to do very well.
I'm excited.
And it would
Not
be
in
more than
Texas.
more than just one season as well.
Look how cute they look. That's honestly why I screenshotted it. They look
She
so
have,
cute.
oh, I thought she had cat ears, and I was like,
No, it's like
she's got the
Anya.
Anya horns.
gotcha. I was going to say Chris is watching it.
Kaiju number 8, Mission Recon film will hit theaters in the U.S. on April 13th through the 16th. Is that what we talked about last week?
It is.
I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I don't
Just
know
reminding.
if we got the United States date last week. I know
Yeah.
for a fact we got
Yeah, because we
Japanese.
talked about how weird it was that it was 3
Not
days and it was
Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday,
Oh,
Wednesday.
yep.
And you're like, discount Tuesday.
There's a first leaked look at the Hulk family in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh,
Hulk
that.
family?
Yeah.
It's Shrek.
No. I mean, yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So
It
that
just-
dropped when the Doomsday that dropped when the Doomsday leak that I shared dropped. So, but I couldn't catch it fast enough. I was able to only snag the Doomsday one. But there's that in that bundle of pictures is the Star-Lord and White Vision drunk on a couch, like.
Hey,
But
love
I mean, that looks a lot better than what we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
This isn't really news, I guess, but it's Bruce Willis told Samuel L. Jackson to find a safety character that you can always go back to after bad movies. And he said, Arnold's got Terminator, Sylvester's got Rocky and Rambo, I've got John McClane. I'm like, oh, okay. It didn't occur to me until I got that Nick Fury role and I had a 9-picture deal to be Nick Fury. Quote Sam Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson.
I feel like I feel like nobody else could really be be Nick Fury other than him. He does it too well.
Yeah, it's one of those roles where it's like RDJ and stuff like that, where like they nailed it first go.
I do wish he swore more often. That would be fun.
I mean, that was back when Marvel was trying to play kid friendly.
Yeah.
Now I think they'd let him rip it
Yeah.
Probably.
with Deadpool and stuff.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't think he could drop the F-bomb though. But yeah.
Did you guys acknowledge that?
Oh, Hulk family, yeah. So it's Hulk, it's She-Hulk, and his son as well. It's just it's a concept art picture that was leaked for what could possibly be an upcoming Marvel movie or whatever. But that dropped. There's a Doomsday or a Doctor Doom photo. There's Star-Lord with White Vision, and there's a fourth one. I can't remember what it is. So it was like a 4-picture bundle. They took it down so fast.
Oh, I bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, do you guys know the fun fact about him? Why he swears a lot?
I do. You've told me this.
I do not.
So he has a
likes the F
stutter,
word.
and so to get rid of his stutter, he swears.
Gotcha.
And that's why he swears so much, because every director's like, you know what, go for it, except
Yeah,
for
full send it.
yeah. All right, later, Faded.
Thanks for stopping in.
Always.
Avengers Doomsday directors addressed Millie Bobby Brown joining the MCU. So, I don't know if she actually is joining, but it's heavily implied that she will be in the MCU across.
Maybe
or
she'll
in
be
a-
11 from Stranger Things. Just walk in, shaved head, immediately just kill Doom, movie over.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
This for you guys. Due to author's health issues, Solo Leveling Ragnarok is on break. Chapter 46 drops March 26th.
Okay. I haven't really gotten into Ragnarok yet, so
I haven't even picked up any of the issues yet. I gotta finish my little run with soul leveling first.
I'm pretty sure it's only like a web comic only.
Sure, but I think I can buy it.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe I thought you were talking about physical copies.
I can't do physical copies. It's just annoying to haul around. Go ahead,
That's
Kathy.
fair.
I'm annoying you.
No, you're fine.
I'm fine. It's
I feel bad that
fine.
I'm taking so long.
From-
So this one, the post said next Barbenheimer will be all about Tom Holland, and so I was like, what? But then the caption was the next Christopher Nolan movie and Spider-Man 4 will both star Tom Holland and will also be released back to back. So Nolan's next movie, which that is Odyssey, I believe.
I think so.
Confirmed July 17th, 2026 for the release date. And Marvel announced that the next Spider-Man movie will be released on July 24th of 2026.
Wow.
So they changed the dates.
They did.
Yeah. They, because they were both coming out the same day.
They were coming out the same day?
Or the same week.
Okay, I was just saying.
And then, so they actually moved the Odyssey back, I think.
Mhm.
To 27?
Huh?
Because those dates I just listed were still only a week apart, but in 2026.
Yeah, so like they were coming out the same week, so now they're giving it at least a week variant.
Oh, gotcha.
That way they can spend all their money at the movies on one movie and then go back the next week.
You act like we're not going to go there both weeks.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
you're right.
They got us. Well played.
I mean,
Cheap Movie Tuesday.
Popcorn bucket. We'll be sitting there like, all right, you win.
I could only
have good popcorn buckets.
Yeah, I could only imagine like an Odyssey popcorn bucket. That would be dope.
That'd be fun. I'm going to listen to Epic the Musical all the way there, all the way home. Even maybe while I'm there. Just
Have you seen the image of John Berthal and them for the Odyssey? It's part of my stuff, but since we brought it up, go ahead.
For you, some Spider-Man news. Miles Morales is set to take over Sony Spider-Verse post-Secret Wars. Apparently, Sony is expecting to do more projects with Spider-Man, and they're going to make Miles Morales the core.
I mean, that makes sense with the rumors going around that Tom Holland's retiring after...
He has his first kid?
Well, he said that, like, within... yeah, right?
He said he's done after he has
No,
kids.
I'm laughing at myself.
There's a big rumor that after this year that Zendaya and Tom Holland, they're retiring from acting.
They think that's why they're both in so many movies that are coming out between now and 2026.
Because they're just, like, spamming, make as much money and act as much as possible, and then done. So...
It is funny that those two connected like they did, because everybody shipped them together anyway, and like they're full sending it, and because no one
They're really
thought
cute.
they're a fun geeky little couple.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like he's awkward, she's
Awkward.
yes.
Well, did you see that? This was news a while ago, but Tom Holland predicted his own life. He was asked in an interview as a child,
yes, about Spider-Man.
Yeah, his favorite superhero, and he said, "I would like to play Spider-Man at some point." That's dope.
So that's John Berthal in
Cool.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
That's
So-
dope.
he shaved his head, grow the beard, which is completely opposite from the Punisher right now.
Yeah, right. And then he said that he was asked like who was his celebrity crush, and he said Zendaya. And then lo and behold, they're together. And then the best one is
So he stalked her. Just kidding.
his favorite video game growing up was Uncharted. And then he ended up playing Drake in Uncharted. So, maybe producers were listening, or maybe he's a time traveler.
Okay. So I just said that thing about it being July 24th for Spider-Man.
Yes.
My next piece of news. Spider-Man 4 has been delayed by Sony to July 31st, 2026. Oh, boy.
Did you plan that, or did you forget that and
I
then
forgot.
like happy accident?
She just screenshotted again.
Gotcha.
Isn't that funny? Oh, I don't know what this is, but there was a TikTok of a bunch of Pikachus being on the field at a baseball game. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? I thought when I saved the video, it would save the caption with it, and I forgot it does not. So, moving on from that. Oh, Jack Black got addicted to Minecraft while on set for the movie, logging over 100 hours.
Dude.
Yep.
I love that for him.
When you get in like the zone for Minecraft, you're in there for days. You're playing for days.
Back to Spider-Man. Sorry, guys.
Spider-Man no longer delayed, brought back to
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Marvel has already mapped out plans for Spider-Man 5 and 6.
yeah.
Yep. Spider-Man 4, you think that's where they're going to incorporate Miles Morales?
I don't think we'll see Miles until probably. I think we'll get hints of him, but I don't think we'll see him till like maybe halfway through 5 or just introduced into 6.
So since he's like an animated Spider-Man, are we going to would it be considered a live action, and are they going to do something like Enchanted, where like there's an animated world and then like exits?
No, they'll bring him into
like
action.
a real actor for it, not like a.
They could
animated
honestly
You know
person.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Enchanted
Yeah.
though, like
They
how
could-
they in that same movie they
You
have
talking about like
a Disney movie.
was
with
it Who
Patrick Dempsey.
Killed Roger Rabbit?
Where it was split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like
No, and then Enchanted, it's an animated film, and then it goes into real life. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm thinking, what is that? Space Jam. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Space Jam's another
Where
one that's
they're
like that,
like-
where it's got animation and.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about like
No, they'll
Enchanted,
bring-
because if they leave the portal, they like they're animated characters, but they're automatically a real person once
Yeah.
they're there. Space Jam, they have the animated characters in real life.
They,
I mean-
that's the same with Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Gotcha.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That's what it is. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
They'll do a live action. I could see them running, like, if they're doing 4, 5, and 6, I could see them portraying it. It kind of lines up with what we talked about before with them copying the game.
Yeah.
So, like, he could exist, and then, like, as we're getting closer to the film or the big Avengers movie, like, they can start, like, side charactering Miles getting bit, and then little bits of him and his story plot.
You know how would be the perfect way to bring him in? The Prowler. I feel like the Prowler being a villain against Tom Holland, and then doing like a whole like
You could
story
do,
with him, and Miles being his nephew and
Mr.
everything.
Negative with the mayor and stuff.
Yeah, you could do because his dad's the police chief.
Correct.
So that's a good way to do it too.
That's how they do it in the game, and like it would work out perfect since no one knows who the heck Spider-Man is right now.
I mean, that's fair.
So, he's just a floating ghost. So, you got to give him someone. He can't be alone forever. So, continue. Rant Central.
It's okay. I was letting you guys rant. I just don't have any contribution. So,
Do be loving the Spider-Man.
anime. Assassination Classroom will be rebroadcasted with a new opening and ending starting April 10th.
That's part of his news.
I'm not gonna have any news
I'm so
today.
sorry. I said I had a lot.
You had 37 last week. Calm down. We even cut out 8 of them.
Yeah.
Avengers Doomsday directors confirmed Iron Man's death is part of Doctor Doom's story.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they will wrap it up together.
He
That's
also-
exciting.
So part 2 of that statement is,
Look how cute he is.
I know, he's just happy dude. He thinks he's a hero.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
There's a lot of villains out there that do think they're heroes. So,
Yeah, but like, I think he like snaps.
yeah.
But I don't know. Could get power. Like I don't know. But he thinks he's a good guy leading up to this.
So, I mean,
But
realistically.
that also means he knows about the multiverse.
Exactly. If he snapped and then his consciousness was sent to Doom's body, like say Doom died and then bam, you're there.
You
But
mean
now he's
like
got to play him like how I
Billy?
know, yeah, like Billy from WandaVision.
Oh, like the jump.
Yeah.
Or the
Like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The mind swap where they just took over the body.
Yep.
But he put it all into AI. He put his whole consciousness into the AI system.
I mean, yeah. No.
Gonna be 2 Iron Mans.
I mean, well, putting his consciousness into the system, there was still his full consciousness. That could just be like a portion of it within the AI.
Also, so does that mean RDJ is now Jarvis? Because Jarvis controls everything, so can't he just rebuild like a robotic Iron Man suit and live forever?
He's going to be the new Ultron.
But not evil.
We don't know that.
All right.
I mean, Ultron's not evil anymore either. He's Vision.
No.
Yes.
Ultron.
No, Ultron just made the body for Vision.
I mean, same.
No.
Same. Anyways.
Super random jump to hopefully nothing either of you
I don't even remember what my news is anymore.
Ready?
Yeah.
So Iceland apparently has no McDonald's in Iceland at all.
Those monsters.
Listen, they used to though.
Oh.
And someone purchased a meal back in 2009 when they sold the last McDonald's,
Yeah.
and they have it on display in like a case of the last McDonald's meal.
I hope nobody ever opens up that case, but
Yeah,
I
it's
bet
gonna
you that
smells
I bet you it's absolutely
rancid.
perfectly preserved.
It says,
Because it's fake food.
this post says, over a decade later, this preserved meal looks almost unchanged, sparking curiosity and maybe a little concern about fast food longevity. Isn't that wild?
How would I know? And no, it was not part of my news.
A burger and fries.
Was it a Big Mac?
It is on display at the
Definitely gonna be a big thing.
Sinatra House Hostel.
Do you think they did that with like minus sauce and stuff? Because like that's the only way you're gonna save it.
Minus the pickles.
Minus like no
I
mustard,
don't know.
ketchup,
Yeah.
just bare burger.
Maybe. Possibly.
Back to Marvel. Elizabeth Olsen says she's pitched her dream version of Wanda's MCU return to Marvel Studios. That was your news, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. Oh,
No,
it says,
he's
I
just upset because you brought up Wanda on the MCU.
well,
We always make it back here.
she said, it's like 50 years later and I have white hair, such a big, massive white wig, and gnarly face of wrinkles, and I am just like a creature that they find.
Oh, she wants to go full witch.
Yeah, she wants to be old.
Okay, I would back that. That would be
the
sick.
drawing of it was that.
Oh,
Okay.
I could see that. She's too hot right now, though. You can't do it.
Fix.
It could be an alternate reality of her, as in like from another universe.
Because of the
And
multiverse.
with it being with her like
She
being
could be
old.
a good Wanda.
I mean, she is a
is
good
good.
Wanda. She's just
She
she
killed so
had
many
the Darkhold, which turned her evil. And
For a
then,
hot second.
Yeah, for a hot second. And she got rid of the Darkhold, and she got rid of the original, I would say, description within the temple and destroyed the temple.
She also got rid of herself.
She's
Sure.
not dead.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Moving on. So this guy won an Oscar for a movie he made on a free animation software. So
Flow.
the guy that wrote that Disney or made the Disney movie with the cat that won the
Flow.
Oscar over is that what he just said? I am
Yep.
so sorry. So they beat Inside Out 2, which had a budget of $200 million.
Yeah.
I love that for him. That's all I care about.
You want to make it even better? Because of that movie, that has caused a major increase in people adopting black cats.
Yep.
Really? On our way down to his softball tournament, there was just, I'm like, what is this black speck in this field? I'm literally in the middle of nowhere, getting on a highway. It was a black cat. It just pops up and sitting there, and I'm like, I have to. And Chris is like, it's a barn cat. Do not. And I was like, but it might not be. I
you
have to
driving?
take it.
No, she was. We were getting.
He leans over and presses the gas pedal.
Yeah, you know, like the on ramps where it's just like the big curve.
Yeah.
Off to the left, there's just this field of
Farm
like,
field?
nothing.
Yeah.
And this cat's just like looking around.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hunting for mice.
yeah, exactly, hunting for field mice.
But yeah, so happy part 2 for that.
I love that because black cats are typically the most killed and least adopted.
I also have I have something about cats for my news.
Okay, this is my last piece of news, and then the last are the fan theories, but I'll save that for the very end.
Okay.
Heath Ledger's father unveils the diary the actor kept while preparing for his iconic role as the Joker.
Yo, that's big.
And this is one of the pictures.
Oh,
from it.
Lord.
So,
That's...
Is that a drawing?
no, I think it's a picture from like...
It's like a concept art of his Joker.
Still, that's
pretty wicked.
Diaries, journal, whatever you want to call it, is
Yeah.
big.
They said that was from him before or during his Joker role.
It's him like leading up to it.
The diary is.
I would love... I need them to drop that.
But I wonder... Because he apparently locked himself in a room or something for like a month.
Dude, he
and
was
so-
sending like dead animals to his co-hosts and stuff.
Really?
He was...
He was going dark.
He full went Joker.
I saw some of the screenshots, and to me, it didn't make sense. But I've also never seen those movies, so I know, Chris. I keep pulling from it.
So there's a scene in The Dark Knight with him.
Is that the one with the
Yes.
smile?
Yes.
When he's in the conference room with all the dudes, and he grabs the one dude.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's the only scene I've seen from them.
No, so this is at a party for Harvey Dent. And like he's supposed to have an interaction with why can't I think of her name? Rachel.
Okay.
And the part of the scene he's just supposed to like
I'll be back in a second.
oh. Do you want me to wait on this?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. He was supposed to just like
Chris,
give
you
her
up with the dog.
just give her a scare and stuff. Like they were gonna have an interaction.
Yeah.
But he like full on like hand on the back of her head, knife like up to her face, like scared her legitimately. Sammy,
He's stretched.
we almost lost everything.
We just watch all of the cords go
Yeah.
that way. That's funny.
But he legitimately scared her in that part just for that scene, and they kept it in the movie. Like
Yeah.
her face and everything, it's legitimate. Like she was
Yeah, but
she
imagine
was scared.
rewatching that over and over and over again and people talking about it, knowing dang well that that was probably a traumatizing moment there where your body's in fight or flight mode being like, because I imagine she'd be sitting there like, okay, are we still acting here?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
During the scene, she like tries to pull away too, and
Yeah.
he's just like holding her. It's
Yeah.
I will show you the scene.
I'm intrigued to know like the psyche behind what happened.
Yeah.
Just because like I get what he was doing was for
Sammy almost
the
took
role.
everything with him.
I heard.
Well, both of our mics just
They
start
just started-
leaning and like going towards the middle.
Was he stretching?
He
Yeah.
got up.
When you got up, he got up to like stretch and then got tangled. But yeah,
I'll show
like-
you the clip. The scenes you can see her like she's legitimately scared.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's also the fact that they kept that in,
Yeah.
but it made it so much better. It made it more real.
More authentic.
Yes.
I wonder how many like other roles that he could have been.
Oh, like now,
Yeah, that
If
would
it didn't work
just
out the way it did.
yeah,
or if
Or
he
didn't
just
happen.
was still alive. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's what I meant by that.
Oh,
yeah. Like
If it
I thought you meant
didn't
like if he
happen.
didn't do well as the Joker.
Oh,
no.
Saying if he wouldn't have, like, power to him for putting himself there, but in the same breath, like, was it worth it?
Could you imagine if like he go straight from playing the Joker to like being some character that's got to be like super happy?
Imagine if he was Doctor Doom. Just kidding.
I mean, there's so much potential for him. There's so much potential for him, and he was a very good actor.
Mm-hmm.
He could have walked on for
I really liked.
multiple roles.
I will say I liked him in 10 Things I Hate About You. Is that what it's?
I don't know.
No idea.
Okay, move on.
Romance was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay, it's still a good freaking movie.
I don't remember what we talked about last week. Anyways,
All right,
what you got for news over there, Robbie?
I'm gonna cut it down a little bit.
Sorry.
You're good. So I sent this to you guys. I'm surprised you didn't say it. Disney is considering bringing back hand-drawn animations for future films.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So like the old school, like they show,
Like Cinderella?
Tarzan. No, like Tarzan,
Winnie
Little
the Pooh.
Mermaid, Pooh, The Lion King, like
so
that stuff. I'm all for it.
I hope if they're gonna do it, I hope they do it like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, where it's still hand drawn, or it looks hand drawn at
But
least,
upgraded.
but upgraded, make it look smoother. Lines are a little bit more detailed, defined, stuff like that.
I like the sketchiness of it. I think
I
that's
do
what
too.
makes it Sam. I think that's what makes it unique to
Yeah.
watch. Like watching that and like watching just like an animation error because it's hand drawn. Like
Yeah.
it,
I will say
Yeah.
though,
He doesn't like the animation for Bleach and One
because
Piece.
it's extremely fuzzy.
There's the errors.
No, that's just that's just pixelation.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
Lay down.
want to watch a movie like Cinderella. I like Cinderella. Don't come at me for that. But the drawing portion of it
Yeah.
is kind of rough. It's good for its time. I don't really think it would do well during this time.
Yeah.
But who knows? I'm intrigued to see where they take that.
Invincible is already renewed for season 4.
No,
And
good.
Robert Kirkman told us that they're aiming for an annual release for each season, teasing a 2026 release for season 4, which is fantastic because last time we had to wait forever for season 2.
Could be One Punch Man.
Facts.
Was it 3 years now waiting for season 3?
Yeah.
Which is coming out this year.
Oh, I'm dumb. I did have another one. It was Hunter x Hunter, but go on.
Solo Leveling has now surpassed One Piece to become the most popular anime on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. I'm not upset over that.
I mean, by one.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
literally by one.
So
500,904.
yes.
594,486. That is Solo Leveling.
Okay.
So One Piece is 485.
Episode 11 of Solo Leveling, it's the fastest to hit 100,000 likes.
That's what just came out, right?
Yeah, and
I
it
watched
did
it
it
this
in
morning.
like less than 6 hours.
It's pretty good. It's
You
also
watched
You watched it?
dude. You guys,
Don't even.
Don't
I
even.
can't.
We were supposed to let it finish.
You got
and then
so
we gotta
we
finish
didn't
it.
agree on that.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We agreed on watching the whole
we
series
agreed
together.
to watch as it released, and then you said I don't like watching it until everything's done. I said, oh, and then you said, okay, Rob, talk to you later, and then you guys left my house.
No. And then Then why did we come over here and watch the first 6 episodes together?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you were upset after that, and you said I usually don't watch animes until they're done.
Correct,
but
but
we
that
already
doesn't mean
started
that we
it.
weren't going to finish it together.
I still will watch it.
No. It's not the same. We don't get the raw reaction.
Oh, you'll get the raw reaction. Lilo and Stitch is Walt Disney's second most viewed live-action trailer debut of all time with 158 million views.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Those posters were really cute, weren't they?
They were. I like that they're pushing this so much because they definitely nailed it with. You guys watched the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did. I
Okay.
forgot. I had to think about what the trailer was.
Do we like the trailer?
We do.
I only have one problem.
Oh, God.
The green monster
Alien.
dude. I forget his name.
Pat.
Something.
Yeah. I want to say Patrick. That's not it.
Is
No.
a dude in his like suit. Someone pointed it out on TikTok, and I haven't been able to.
The alien?
Yeah.
He wears a dress in the show, in the original Disney movie.
Yeah, he was wearing a disguise and then it broke. And then the portal closed. He was wearing a.
In the trailer, he's wearing a dude's disguise.
Right. And then it broke.
Yeah, and he goes back to his normal self.
Petrie? Nope.
No. That's the Land Before Time.
Where's the dress?
Probably not there yet. They just. That was like them spying on
I don't
Stitch
think he
for the beginning.
disguises as a man, though, fully like a human man in the original movie. He only disguises himself as dressing up as a woman.
He also.
Kind of like Cusco in Cusco's.
Sure.
Or in Emperor's New Groove.
He also. Didn't disguise at all. And just was like a full alien walking around. This one, they're trying to make it a little more
Yeah.
realistic.
We'll
I was a
find
kid.
out.
Someone pointed it out on TikTok. I was like, that's a great point.
I agree with you, TikTok person. Great job. Great idea.
BS.
All right, what you got? What's next?
We also haven't seen the other guy though. Like we've seen him. We haven't seen
Jumbo, or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Jambalaya. Isn't that something?
In addition to the Invincible stuff, Robert Kirkman confirms the big budget Invincible video game is still in the works. Didn't even know that was happening.
I heard something about a video game coming out. I also heard something about rumors about a movie coming out along with the live action. So
Live action would be cool. I mean,
they would be able to do it.
Yeah.
So
Very excited for this. So Paramount, dude, that was my whole toe, bro. So Paramount Plus series Halo was canceled. Becomes a Netflix hit with the release of it being on Netflix now.
really,
So there's rumor that it might be picked up to return, or at least brought back through Netflix.
okay.
Please, God, do this.
It's because more people have Netflix than they do Paramount.
Correct. I need season 3.
You're like, please continue it. If no one else watches,
introduced the
I will.
flood.
Okay. See, there's something that goes along with my news. Something about this.
I'm not having fun. You
Why?
keep shutting me down.
No. You
No,
can keep
no,
going. No.
no.
Talk about it as
No,
much as you want.
no,
I'm just
no,
saying what
no,
there's something
no.
about
Stare
Wrong.
At the camera.
Nope.
Chris,
Wrong.
Stare at the
Nope.
camera.
Nope. I forget how long he did it, but the
I know what you're doing.
Tigers announcer Kirk Gibson is officially leaving the broadcast booth.
really.
Is that the voice you hear when you're at the games?
Yeah. No.
No, on
Or
TV.
on radio and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the broadcaster, but he's been doing it. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
I think it was like 17 years or even longer. Like it.
Dang.
He's been doing it for a while, but he said he loves the game and he's staying involved, but he's stepping down now to like focus on his health, and he's also doing I saved the picture and I read the article and I messed up by doing that. I think he has like a foundation or something that he's
Okay.
also doing that
Okay.
he wants to focus more on now. So
Understandable.
that's really cool. Let's say this is about Invincible 2.
I'm Spider-Man today. You're
Yeah.
Invincible today.
So
I got nothing.
So the big fight that just happened in Invincible in season 3 was Invincible versus Conquest.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the creator, the person that made Invincible, also handled Walking Dead. So he brought a lot of the voice actors there.
Oh, cool.
So the main character is voiced by Stephen Ewan.
We
I might have
mispronounce all
butchered-
the time.
But he plays Mark, which is Invincible. Jeffrey Dean Morgan
I'm listening.
plays Conquest. He agreed to return as Conquest to fight Mark to give the actor from Walking Dead who got obliterated by his character in Walking Dead to give him. I'll read. He actually had a post.
Show me the picture of the Walking Dead character that he plays. Or do you know the name?
The Jeffrey Dean Morgan
No,
plays.
the other one.
I don't know.
It's the Asian dude that get hit with the bat.
Yeah.
It is him. He
Yeah.
was my favorite character.
Yeah. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan returned. He goes, I was thrilled to get to be a part of it and give Steven his chance as redemption. It is so easy for me
Yeah.
to get into Negan mode after this, many years after. I didn't hesitate just because there is the meta of it all, like, oh, it's the rematch between Glenn and Negan,
Glenn, that's his name.
and now Glenn gets to win. Something about it seemed fun and interesting. So that's the only reason he agreed to come do Conquest, because
I
he
love
knew he was
that.
going to lose, and everybody
So-
portrayed the two.
For a fun fact, I've only watched, I think, seasons 1, 2, and 10 for Walking Dead.
You're so weird.
I didn't want to watch it. I watched it with a friend, we'll call it, back in the day. But Glenn was my favorite, and I heard when I watched season 10, I was like, "Where's Glenn?" And they told me, I was like,
Oh, so
No.
you didn't even see it happen?
"No," and I refused because I loved Glenn
We talked
so
about
much.
it, so it'll pop up on your TikTok now.
Probably do not.
Listen.
I don't want to.
I'll save the cat one for the end.
I straight up, when you read your other news, I was about to be like,
Cat.
"That's not a cat."
Yeah.
So,
New Power Rangers live action series reported in the works for Disney Plus.
oh, cool.
Please don't nerf it.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
please don't Disneyfy it.
It's been too long. Like, it either needs to be fantastic or it should have never been a thing. Power. Oh, you
We
said
are
action.
officially getting another Digimon movie. It
Yeah.
is called Digimon Beat Break, which is strange. But it's supposed to come out this year,
Really?
October. And
Does it give a date?
no, it just says a month,
Oh, that looks good.
right?
That looks good.
I'll have the image on here. Don't worry.
That looks good.
But like with the newer animation that they're doing with Digimon, I could be out for a Digimon like revamp, reboot to come back and be what it was, because now that Pokemon is pretty much dead to everybody.
Yep.
Digimon could have its time to shine.
I mean, Digimon was our version of Pokemon.
Digimon was the more actiony version that we wanted Pokemon to be.
I like the purple in it.
I didn't care for
favorite color.
Digimon's like animation, like its original story, or not story. Like
you didn't like it?
Sorry, the original animation.
Oh,
for it.
Yeah.
It obviously, if you were to watch it now, it'd be a little outdated. I feel like they could do a whole lot better with the animation we have now.
Look at the Reason One Shot season that we just had.
Yeah.
Like, it looked incredible. It was very good. And it was just a revamp of the original story. All right. Last bit of news for me. I lied. I got one more. This is Spider-Man based.
Okay.
I talked last week about Sadie Sink returning or being brought into the new Spider-Man role.
Yep.
Her role has officially been announced.
Hold on. Is it rumored or is it confirmed?
Because the post I saw said rumor. So that's why he's asking.
He's like, I gotta figure it out now.
Who posted it?
I screenshot it, so I just did
He cropped it out.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I don't like the full screen.
I understand.
Screenshots. Anyway, so she got signed to play MJ.
Yeah,
Mary Jane Watson.
I was gonna say the right MJ, because there's already an MJ in that universe.
Because they're saying like
the
they're
here.
signing her off. Like Zendaya exists, but like she's being pushed out now. This is going to be like the actual Mary Jane Spider-Man,
which is the same as the first one, right?
Like Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire has. I mean, she can pull it off.
Yeah, she's very similar.
I do not like the picture on the right. How old is she? Bandit from Texas.
It is not that. It's not like that.
It's not.
Okay,
No.
Final thing for the cat thing.
I'm here.
There is now a cat arcade game where you scratch a cat's butt and get points for it, and the controller is a giant furry cat butt.
That's weird.
I thought it was funny.
That's really weird.
Yep.
Where is it at? China?
This one is showing up at GDC, whatever that is.
Okay, that's fair.
Great Department of China.
That's all I got.
I
I didn't have many talking ones like you did.
Sorry.
Oh, I skipped a whole thing. We'll talk about that later. I'll save that for next week.
Okay. I have
My toes
a
are getting nibbled.
small
Sam,
bit of news now.
You freak.
Small bit of news now, considering that a lot of it is now gone.
Sorry.
So January 30th through February 3rd.
That's already done.
Nope.
Up next year.
Oh.
We're going.
Quiet down, Cassie. I was joking with you about the voice actor. They haven't put any out there yet. Okay?
We're still going. It's fine.
There's a cruise that is happening.
Hold on. Would you like to go on a cruise with us?
No.
January
Cruises scare me.
Okay.
Okay.
You.
How about now?
Go on,
Comic-Con the cruise?
Comic-Con the cruise.
I could go on a cruise.
Comic-Con is putting out a cruise January 30th through the February 3rd, 2026.
All the cosplays.
Yep, all the cosplays, all the voice actors, everything.
Yeah, about the cosplays.
Plot twist. I'm joking.
Oh, I was like,
Those cosplays allowed.
The tickets range from $1,500 per person to $5,500 per person.
so we're not going.
Exactly.
I'm confused on where I'm not going.
Okay, so we're just not buying anything for the rest of the year.
Yeah. So I don't
Remember,
know.
I have a credit card. Just kidding.
I don't know. If,
Couches next year.
yeah. I don't know if we've talked about it yet at all. Chainsaw Man, the movie that's coming out.
I mentioned it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
Weeks
but
ago.
like we haven't had
It's been
anything.
mentioned.
Yeah. Do you have more on it?
Yes. Releasing September 19th in Japan.
So we'll get it a month later?
I'm gonna say
October,
probably
November.
about October, November area. So that's good.
Do we know what this is about, or is it just
Yes,
like?
it's canon.
He does.
It's in the manga. A dark fantasy anime similar to Demon Slayer is recommended for a lot of Demon Slayer like fans. There's another one coming out. It's very similar. It's called Togen Anki.
Interesting.
It is very listen, very similar to Demon Slayer.
It's just his face of processing.
This anime coming in July follows a boy with demon blood who gets caught in a war between demons and the Momotaro demon slayers, who is determined to wipe out all demons.
How do we feel about them just like copying, pasting, or reskinning animes already? Like, there's so much out there. How do we feel about them just reskinning already?
I mean, I don't know when the manga came out, so I can't tell you if it's even a reskin, because it could have came out like back to back around the same time.
I just feel like there's so much, and like we're already getting another Demon Slayer anime. Like,
I mean, it's supposedly supposed to be
do they fight with
as
samurai
good as
swords?
Demon Slayer.
Do
So
they fight with samurai swords?
I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Did
Give
they
them
use
some guns or something.
breathing techniques?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
don't actually exist.
The techniques half exist. They are breathing. They use them.
But the power from it, the things that make it look cool.
I figured. So
I was listening still.
yeah, Hunter x Hunter fans.
That's me.
Yeah.
Is this your bit of news? that you
Yes, that she forgot. There's a new project for Hunter x Hunter coming out.
Mhm.
It looks to be a movie.
Okay.
It's going to be Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. All we have is title and a picture of Kurapika with his chains like this
And his eyes.
and his eyes.
Oh.
It is set to release July 17th of this year.
So
Well-
we're going.
How many things are we going to?
A lot.
A lot.
We have another collab that is happening, and I might spend some money. Sorry, Cassie, you will be spending some money too.
On candy. Just
No. On the collab. We have the first look at the One Piece Crocs collab.
I'm getting them.
They look good.
That looks like a cow.
What do you mean? It's the strap has like clouds and everything.
Well-
It's Luffy's Gear 5 colors. It's got the gibbets.
I said I would get them, but I still haven't bought the Naruto ones.
I haven't bought the
probably
Dragon
won't.
Ball ones either, so
I hate Crocs, so I don't own any of them.
buy Crocs.
You're such a
Crocs,
hater.
sponsor us.
That one I would get behind, please. Chris wanted them to sponsor our wedding, so
I
that's
did.
how much we love
I did.
them.
I reached out to
if
them.
we want to talk about hey dudes, I'm here.
No, nobody likes Hey Dudes anymore.
Robbie mentions it on the pod, and their sales tank.
No, back to One Piece real quick. One Piece becomes the only Japanese franchise to collaborate with Gucci, the NFL, the Las Vegas Sphere, and the Lakers.
And now Crocs.
And now Crocs. But Japanese franchises have done Crocs in the past. Like, it was the first to do any of those.
Oh, I thought I was saying it just has the most collabs.
No, we're not doing that.
I have some sad news for Solo Leveling fans.
Yep, she's upset.
I see that.
She's very upset.
It ends next week.
I know.
So,
But not forever, though.
Yep.
So we'll just have to wait for season 3.
In a year.
yeah.
We have so much to watch up until then, though.
Yeah, right. Sakamoto Days Core 2 airs July of this year.
So July is going to be a big release month.
Yes, it is. It's going to be
Have you
massive.
watched Sakamoto Days yet?
Yes. Just wait.
That's part of his
I-
talking topic today.
Stepping over everything. There's not a landmine I haven't hit yet.
So One Piece live action has officially won 2 Emmy Awards.
Okay.
The first one for Outstanding Original Song, and the second one is Outstanding Stunt Coordination.
So we
So-
have
You mean they're not complaining about Zoro's swords folding
Yeah,
during
right.
a fight?
we have a friend that said he tried watching anime, and I was like, "Oh, really? What you watch first?" And he said One Piece, and I said, "Oh, why would you start with that?" I was like, "That's probably one of the worst things you can like watch to
Yeah,
get
it's
into
rough.
anime."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, I watched the live action, and I really liked it." I said, "If you do, just keep watching the live action." I'm like, I love the
Yeah,
anime.
but there's 8 episodes. Like
Yeah.
to say keep watching it, it ends
Wait for
at
the next
Well, I'm
season.
telling him to like,
Oh.
if he's good, intrigued by the show, just wait for season 2 to come out of the live action. But I
Or
found out
wait
he
for the
doesn't
re-release as well.
that too. I found out he just doesn't like animated shows that much. He prefers real life people acting.
Sure.
But Chris was like, watch the One Piece when it comes out, and I was like, sure, Chris.
I mean, I might hop on that train when it finally drops.
You
It'll
should watch
significantly
900
short.
episodes of One Piece and then watch the One Piece. I would love if you got through majority of One Piece.
I would rage so hard.
Speaking of animation, American Dad is eyeing to return to airing new episodes on Fox for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, that's weird. That's the show they're gonna do that with.
I know. I mean, Family Guy's been going on forever, and so
Like The
same with The
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Speaking of The Simpsons, Disney Plus is creating its own streaming section for The Simpsons to play 24/7.
Really?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh,
A lot of people love The Simpsons, so no, that just goes on.
they predict the future. So.
Yeah. Spy Family Season 3 airs October of this year.
We're going. Oh.
No, I'll gladly watch that by myself without you two. Just saying. If you guys don't want, I won't wait for you on that one. That one I'll just
Okay.
watch.
We sat down there, got yelled at by you to watch it. I watched it, and like, this is where we're at. This is what we're doing.
You watch Solo Leveling.
Yeah, but like, do you blame me? Honestly, be truthful. Don't lie.
We can go home and watch
No,
it
I'm
without him.
questioning your words that you just said. Did you say, do I blame you?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you blame him for watching it?
No. I know. I'm saying, okay, never mind.
I feel
yes.
like I was gonna get in trouble for something that I didn't actually say there.
No, you did, but it's okay. I didn't feel like explaining.
Okay.
But yes.
I have a list of the top 10 best co-op games according to IGN.
Okay.
It takes two.
It is on the list. Number
all.
10 is Overcooked 2, which I've never even seen anything about it. I'm
It's
assuming you
easy.
have.
I've played it.
Oh yeah, is it good?
It's
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
for like co-op. Yeah, it's thumbs up. It's,
Okay.
it's worth it. It's a kitchen game where you
Okay.
run around and you grab ingredients and you run your own kitchen.
Maybe.
We could play that. Bonding.
Number 9.
I yell a lot.
Number 9, Halo: The Master Chief Collection.
Yeah. I was like, that's not co-op. It's 100% co-op.
Most
No,
definitely co-op. Yeah,
Not even
that's up
a
there.
Okay.
Now number 8, we have Monster Hunter World.
Never played.
I haven't played it either.
My friends they're playing the new one right now, and they love it.
Yeah? Okay.
Supposedly it's good.
Supposedly it's good. So number 7, we have Left 4 Dead 2, which I played a lot of that game. I loved that game.
Never played.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a big zombies guy?
No.
No, but you'll play COD Zombies.
Not as often as you think. I played it for the glitch, just to unlock skins for a
That's
hot
fair.
minute, and that was it.
That's fair. Understandable. Number 6 is the new game Split Fiction.
I was
So
wondering if that was gonna break it or not.
yeah,
people loving it.
I thought like with all the hype that was coming out around it, I thought it was gonna be top 3, but I guess not. Here we go. Here's a big one. Number 5, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, 100%. I'm surprised that's 5.
Yeah. Oh,
Baldur's Gate is a D&D game that is the biggest multiplayer co-op that I've seen in a while.
Okay.
It has multiple story endings. You can play multiple characters and
Cool.
do different stuff.
you'll realize why it's 5 here in a second.
Okay.
Number 4 is Sea of Thieves.
Baldur's Gate's better.
Dude, I'm telling you, Sea of Thieves have such a bigger, so much more of a bigger following than Baldur's Gate 3 does, and it's ridiculous.
Sure, I just don't like the PvP of Sea of Thieves.
I mean, that's understandable.
I haven't heard It Takes Two yet, which means it's in the top 4. That's all I'm sitting here like, say it. Just say it.
Number 3 is Rock Band 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was not expecting that in this at all.
That's what I'm saying. Number 2.
It Takes Two.
Number 2 is It Takes Two, which we have played together, and it is very fun. So
It's a quick game, though.
yeah, it's pretty quick. And number 1 is Portal 2.
I was going to
Portal's
say,
a good
just don't
one.
say Unravel. Please, no.
Man, I am glad that Unraveled is not on this list.
That was a tough game.
Speaking of co-op games,
Yeah.
Split Fiction is already getting a movie. It is Split Fiction movie is already in the works.
Animated?
I hope not, because I feel
You
like
hope not?
I hope not. I think that it's going to be live action.
How are they gonna...
Who knows?
We gonna get a split movie screen?
Probably.
Hey, go press that button.
No. It'd just be 2 streamers playing. So I just think that this is funny.
Yeah.
It says, what Xbox games should be a movie or TV adaptation? Okay. And just
Xbox game should be a movie. Okay.
the first comment
Mm-hmm.
and the most liked comment on this post says Halo, but an actual good adaptation. That's why I said I
Okay.
had something about it.
Let's settle this right now. People are upset from the series because he took his helmet off a lot.
Yeah.
This Master
F
Chief...
that person.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. This adaptation that we got for Season 1 and Season 2 is pre him being the badass that we see in the video games.
So pre him with, or before the helmet.
In the games, he never takes off his helmet. He does it once, and the cutscene ends as soon as you see like the back of his head, and then it ends.
Yeah.
Is he ugly or something? Why are we so bothered by a
They
helmet?
just kept his identity a secret for the whole game. You knew
Gotcha.
his name and stuff, and like you could obviously Google it and see it, but like for game-esque, like the lore for that, no one knew who he was or what he looked like. He was just the Master Chief.
Gotcha. Understood.
So people were really upset because he just kept taking it off everywhere, or he would not wear it, and it's just like he's not Master Chief. He is Master Chief, but he's not that Master Chief
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Leave him alone. I was so mad.
I know.
Go on.
That's why I felt like I had to give that one to you.
I hope
'Cause
it
I
does
wanted you to
great
defend
on
it.
Netflix to bring it back. I
Yeah.
truly do.
The number 2 liked comment is Gears of War.
Yeah,
I
big
think
following for that.
I feel like if we were to have anybody play Dom, it should be Bautista.
I mean, he's been wanting to play Gears of War character for the longest time, and they just won't let him.
I know, and it's
Boo.
upsetting me. Number 3 is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Why is that? Why?
I don't know.
Like these simulators are crazy popular right now.
The Goat Simulator's huge.
You know, people might
Dog
have
Simulator.
just said that as a joke, though, because you said that's just like the number
And
three,
number 3
liked comment.
You know, there's a one where you play as a squirrel with a pistol.
Yeah,
You're a squirrel assassin.
Cassie would play it.
It is ridiculous. The clips I've seen are just beyond stupid.
Well,
It's-
okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It is ridiculous. It is so unbelievably stupid.
So you kill other squirrels?
No, you kill people. You're a squirrel that takes out people.
So is it like a squirrel-sized pistol, or
No,
is it like
it's a full-blown
So
Glock.
you're just walking around like this, holding this
Oh
pistol?
no, you hide it and like
How
you-
can
How
you
do you
hide
hide it?
I don't know, guys. This is part of the game.
Does it got a kangaroo pouch?
Imagination. He
It's Mary Poppins.
It is ridiculous. He also I think you can set up traps and stuff. It is stupid.
So
you
he
guys are
pulls
gonna play
up.
it now.
He makes his little squirrel sound and just whips out a Glock.
I'm pretty sure he can use other things to murk people too. Like
Okay.
you can grab a shovel or something. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
So when
I
it
need
holds
to
the
download
pistol,
that.
is it like?
It's the size of him, and he's just like,
Yeah. So is using both paws to pull it back.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think it zooms in enough to where you can fully see it. But
That's fair.
it's ridiculous.
I love every part of it.
Please tell me that this game is fully just pixelized.
It's not HD game esque. It's
Okay.
definitely someone made it. It's not a big budget.
Does it look like Flow?
No.
Hey, that won an award.
Exactly.
So I'm so happy about that, though.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe you've been keeping that from me this entire time.
So Jason.
Sorry. I gave you the butt scratch simulator. I don't know what you want from me.
Odd statement. Just kidding.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Okay. I have a quote from Jason Momoa that says, "We look pretty dead on," talking about him in his Lobo costume. Okay. Now he also teases that Lobo's debut is in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yep.
So I think that when it's gonna be small. I think it's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be a big villain within it. I think it's just gonna be like a tease.
I mean, he's a bounty hunter. He could be showing up there for the Kryptonians and go after Kara.
I mean, that's fair.
He could be the main villain. He'd be solid because he never dies. He just loses and leaves.
Yeah.
So then he randomly helps out, and then he fights Superman again because he can, and he's perfect. I can't wait for Momoa to do this.
The original ET model
Yes.
is expected to sell for as high as 900,000 at an auction.
It's as bad as a stupid Cheetos. Oh my god. Looks like a melted
see.
popsicle.
It's made out of clay. So
if I ever walked into our house and that was saying out, I'm walking right
as
out.
you walk in, it's the welcoming thing. Hey, nope. And then,
I don't live here anymore, actually.
So
Chris is like, I made a purchase.
you said how much?
900,000.
Guys, we buy stuff like this, and then we spend $88K on a Cheeto-Zard.
Yep.
What? At least buy a Batmobile. That's practical. You can drive it. This is a fudge sickle that melted into a character and a Cheeto that's gonna go stale.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they don't plan on eating the Cheeto.
Yeah, they're going to preserve it like Iceland does.
It's in a case.
What if they bought it so they thought that if they eat it, they would get Charizard powers?
Just play the squirrel with the pistol game.
All right, so Amazon's coming out with a new show
Okay.
called God of War, based off of the video game.
Is Momoa playing Kratos?
I don't know, but
Not
it
in their
says,
budget.
yeah. Amazon's God of War TV series already set for season 2 before season 1 even has a release date. That's how
Have they
confident
even
they are.
made season 1 yet?
No idea, but it's already been approved for season 2.
If it tanks, R.I.P.
Yeah, I mean, they'll do. Yeah.
That's how confident they are. So,
Someone please just pick up Halo. I'm just, don't let God of War win this.
I think I'm done.
Was that the surprise
No.
topic?
No.
Oh.
Do you want to do yours first, or do you want me to do the
Oh,
surprise
we have
topic?
double topics?
Yeah.
Well, mine were
She's got the fan theories.
3 fan
right.
theories.
I remember that.
1.
Yes.
Doom will use Wanda to create a new reality, Battle World, and erase everyone's memories in Avengers Doomsday.
I don't hate it. I don't think Marvel's smart enough to do something that extravagant.
I mean, it goes completely against what Robbie thinks. So I don't know if he could No, this it's
was
not
waiting
like
for
that.
him to
Scarlet
say-
being dead.
Yeah. It's like, so you truly believe that she's gone?
No.
I don't think she's on
Earth.
this Earth anymore.
Okay.
Okay, I can
Like
understand that.
I think she dipped. Like she didn't want to. She marked a bunch of people here. This is where Vision is. That that's where her heart is, and her kids that she thinks that she's lost. She's not going to go to the world where she just almost destroyed another family.
Yeah.
I think she just disappeared. I think she left. She's
in hiding.
She's somewhere in a void.
Okay.
That'll be the word that I use. She's in a void somewhere.
Okay.
She might be on a planet with this Doom that she's just chilling. I don't know. But
So-
I don't think she's on the main Marvel Earth that we see right now.
So is that a change up of what you thought it was? Because you thought she was just dead.
Cynthia. Sorry.
The way she went out, I mean, it could go. I'm giving leeway
Okay, that's fair.
because, she could very well be dead, but the comics say otherwise. But how much have Marvel really honored comic stuff up until now? They've changed a lot.
Yeah,
but
plot
they've
twist.
honored stuff. So
Plot twist: she shows up in the Fantastic Four movie.
that's what I'm saying. Like she could just if she pops up, I'm gonna be like, Cassie, you were right, and then we're gonna move on because sure, no, you're not gonna let us move on.
There's no moving on. Cassie's right is going to be brought up for a long time.
That's it. Am I gonna get a shirt
Yeah. It says Cassie's right, and you
Yeah.
gotta wear it for the podcast that
with
week.
Wanda's little crown
Yeah.
above it?
That's an idea.
What do you got next, Cassie?
This is kind of with that.
Okay.
Wanda will be the MCU equivalent to Molecule Man and will be used by Doom to create Battle World.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that person, so I
What if she dipped out and then got trapped by Doom?
Yeah.
totally
Like
possible.
she just because he might be the only one that can go, punch for punch with her with
Yeah.
her abilities, especially with his.
I'd say the only other person that would be able to do that, in my opinion, would be Captain Marvel, and I don't see anything with her in it.
Since the Marvels.
Yeah, since the Marvels. So only thing that I can see her coming back in is Doom's Secret Wars.
Well, Captain Marvel's just energy based.
Yeah.
So with her being, I don't know.
I know she's got to be somewhere with this MCU. There's no way she's gone. Gone.
Maybe she's just passed out, just chilling in a tube.
Why would they,
Comic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's going to wrap up somehow with Miles Morales getting bigger and that comic being released. That ties those two. And then, this is a fan theory, so I don't know. The MCU, I don't know, man. I know, I keep moving my head and you keep wanting.
It's because I can't hear you anymore.
So listen, I know I can hear myself. But with the continuation of her kids being involved, White Vision needs to be involved somehow. I think Wanda's still in the story somehow, some way. Maybe not a major role anymore. I think that was their way of getting her out of the light.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's going to be involved some way, somehow, and not just the idea of her, literally her.
I truly don't know what the storyline is at all
Yeah.
for White Vision. I
Neither
have
do
no
I.
idea. For him to just pop up with Star-Lord, that's weird. And the concept art, just chilling on a couch, also, he wasn't on.
Yeah.
He was just,
Well, they
he's just
also-
body. So,
How they left off was Vision and White Vision are
fake Vision awoke, gave him all of his memories that Wanda created or gave him.
yeah, and then was
And then he dipped out.
see ya,
Yeah.
and boy leaves, and so it doesn't tell you where he's going, what he's doing.
What's weird is they announced the show, and then nothing ever happened.
Interesting.
Because they had they had the emblem, it was Marvel's White Vision. It was
Oh,
it was
I do
didn't
remember
know
going
that.
to exist, and then
They scrapped it.
They didn't even say they scrapped it. It just never showed up again. They had the banner, like it
Weird.
it was announced, but it never showed up again.
You know, I feel like if they like put that show into production and just they're waiting to release it, or they're going to release it somewhere where you got to look for it.
Also, he has the first ever fake but like human generated
Stone.
Infinity Stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a synthetic stone.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Okay. So it says,
Like sorry, it just
according to Google,
he
it
has so much
says
to offer.
the show titled Vision Quest, sometimes referred to as White Vision, is set for a 2026 release date.
But they don't talk about it, and it's not on anything that they have
Yeah.
shown for this phase.
Secret release.
So it's the original Vision actor who's going to be back.
Yep.
It also says, while not confirmed, there's a possibility that Elizabeth Olsen, who plays Wanda Maximoff / Scarlet Witch, could also appear in the series, given the interconnectedness of their characters in the MCU.
I wonder.
And they are bringing Ultron in as presumably the main antagonist. And
Ultron's
so
consciousness is still there.
This is part of Marvel's Phase
Or
6.
Vision didn't actually kill him in the second one.
It
He
says-
let the robot go.
And it's currently the only known show in that phase as of right now. So this would have to be post Secret Wars?
No,
isn't
Secret
it-
Wars isn't
Doomsday.
until.
Is Secret Wars parts Phase 6?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, the phases are all mixing together now. But okay.
But my last fan theory is
Yeah.
Doom will kill Peter 1 because he is the anchor being of the MCU, but he will be revived by a Venom symbiote and will have to recruit heroes from other universes to face Doom in Avengers Secret Wars after Doom enslaved all of the main MCU.
Dude, I think that would be the perfect movie.
I think that's a cool setup. But
You know who Peter 1 is?
is that
I do.
well, in this it's
Oh, no, don't do that.
Peter 1 would be Tobey Maguire, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Peter
how
1,
it's done in the comics.
Peter 2, Peter 3.
But that's showing Tom Holland's Peter.
Oh, he does call himself Peter 1 in that.
Mm-hmm.
Tobey Maguire's Peter 2. No.
And Andrew
Don't screw this
Garfield.
up. Don't screw this up, please. Don't take that away from... I mean, if you're not going to bring him back, then and that's the only option we get, sure. But, like, God, we are this close to, like... This could be better than Infinity War and Endgame.
I like that idea because then it kind of wraps together a lot of the different universes into one.
It also shows you
And it'd
how
be
important
cool.
Spider-Man truly
Yeah.
is in all of this.
So-
like, anchor being? That's like...
Dude, Chris is
I'm gonna freak
gonna...
out. I'm going to start flipping stuff.
Chris loves Spider-Man, so with the excitement of the new Spider-Man movies coming out and shows, I imagine I will not have a husband. He's
We
just
won't
gonna
have
be
a
like,
podcast for a minute. Like, we got things to do. I don't
So
even have all the pops.
I know that's a fan theory, but with it saying Peter 1, that implies that the other 2 would be there.
Yeah, they already said there were. They already said after the No Way Home that they plan on bringing the 3 back in another big film.
Yeah.
And then they announced Doomsday and Secret Wars, and Secret Wars is literally
Tobey
this whole
Maguire
comic run.
has to be there for Secret Wars. It's almost like it legitimately has to be guaranteed.
Completely agree. He's the one. He dies to save everything. So
Yeah.
like that follows that, because if he's the anchor being, and he dies to save something, then Venom bringing him back to bring everybody back to like
yeah.
like that would be a cool twist, but keep it still somewhat comic accurate.
Yeah.
I'm I'm here for
So,
that theory.
I think I would get a kick out of Tom Holland being
with Tom Hardy Venom voice,
with Venom. Yeah.
that would be cool.
So it would have to be Tom Holland's Spider-Man to be anchor being, because Tobey Maguire is not technically in the
MCU.
main story of the MCU.
Didn't
Tom
they make
Holland
them all
is.
part of it when they brought him into No Way Home?
Technically,
Yes, but
but
they
then-
came from different universes, so he would be that universe's anchor being, not the MCU's.
And then Doctor Strange erased all the memories and everything, made everyone forget Spider-Man, blah, 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 blah.
So
So what, you think Holland's going to go Venom, and then Tobey Maguire's going to get brought in,
I don't know
And,
how,
like,
but...
maybe...
I don't know.
Just don't screw this up.
Yeah, there's so much that's going on with it.
I'm
that
going
could
to see...
happen.
If I have the series, I will... Like, I want you guys...
Okay.
I don't know if you've read it.
I haven't read it, but I've seen a lot of pages.
If I have it, I will let you guys... If you want to, I will let you guys read it and run through it. It is... The story is so phenomenal.
Okay.
It is so good. It's one of my favorites. It's sad ending, but like it's one of my favorites. It's so good. Spider-Man's just...
No sad endings here.
Okay.
Chris, would you like
What are you
to
pointing-
proceed with your topics
Oh,
now?
do you have sad endings? Oh, we have to swap? We have to swap?
No.
I'm
I'm just doing the Spider-Man
He's doing
pointing.
this Spider-Man,
Oh,
like-
gotcha.
Yeah.
Brain was not comprehending whatever was happening there.
So it's just a little thing.
I like those stuff.
Those fan theories?
Yes.
Yep.
There are a few shows that we have been lagging behind on anime. If you haven't caught that.
Okay.
So within the past 2 weeks, we've watched 3.
Okay.
The first one was Mashal. So we're all caught up on Mashal.
It's so hard not to laugh at
Yeah.
Mash just being like, whoa.
Him and his cream puff
cream
addiction.
puffs.
Yeah. So I liked Mashal. I thought it was pretty good. I do see the comparison to Harry Potter, but season
and Black
2.
Clover.
Yeah. Season 2, I see it's literally Naruto. It's literally Naruto.
Are there 2 seasons?
Yes. Season 1 was
Oh.
mainly Harry Potter. Season 2 was mainly Naruto, especially with the last fight. They're in a exam, a rank up exam
Sure.
for one.
I don't see Harry Potter. I only see Harry Potter because...
Yeah. That's the point.
The Wizard Academy,
I
the
get
Wizard
that.
School, and the robes,
But
and
I
the
don't
wands.
like the fact that we see that and we're all like, "Oh, Harry Potter."
I mean,
there's
What
that
other-
difference.
that's what the inspiration was. That's why.
But I see more Black Clover being anime based
Yeah.
than I do Harry Potter. Like my brain doesn't go Harry Potter when I watch that movie.
That's
There's
fair.
no sorting hat.
Yeah, there was. It just
No.
wasn't a hat.
Yeah. You heard. I said sorting hat.
That's fair. That's fair.
Confused.
You heard.
Anyways, so season 2, at the very end of
Catch
it,
my drift.
spoilers for anybody.
Get your drift out of here. Food.
Big bad guy comes up. Leader fights big bad guy. Gets blocked off away from everybody. It was literally Orochimaru versus the third Hokage in that
Oh.
fight.
Chris could not get over that.
Yeah, so that's what I saw there. I've seen a lot of comparisons to that already before watching it, and I
Okay.
could 100% see it.
Rewatch it if you didn't think that.
I don't need to.
He's like, you know what? I disagree, but I know what you're seeing.
So, what do you rate it out of 10? If you were, did you enjoy the show?
Yeah,
say 8.
I enjoyed the show.
Maybe 7.
For where it's at right now, I'd give it probably about a 7.
Do you feel like it's enough to make its own way now? Like season 1 was felt very copy pasty. Season 2 kind of it's starting to spin its own way.
So, I mean, Mashal, that's the name of it. It's a mashup of multiple different things.
True.
That's what it is. It's taking inspiration from a lot of different things and putting it together. So what it's doing a very well job at it. So I can see it continuing.
I will say, I kind of hate the fact that each episode, it's like whether or not he could actually
Be a
beat
wizard or
them.
not?
Well, whether or not that person's just stronger, they make him just physically stronger. Where he's like, your magic should have killed me, but you know what? Muscles. And they're like, we're best friends now.
You like when
every
he flies?
bad guy becomes a friend. And
Like when he has to fly and he just jumps up and moves his legs
Yeah.
real fast. He's like, hey!
And then just when he's playing, I forgot the name of it.
Quidditch.
Yeah, Quidditch. They called it something else in the show.
It was something
Yeah.
else, but yes.
Where he's just throwing the ball and it's got the rotation because of how strong his fingers are. It just keeps coming back to him. Yeah.
But I hated but loved. It's kind of that like Superman or superhero moment when they take off like the mask and they're like, "What? It was you the whole time?"
Yeah.
When they're all in the dungeon, they're like, "You can't use magic," as if like this entire time he hasn't
they
just been
full
punching
believed,
people.
yeah.
Well, I mean, he like half, got it because every time he'd use an attack, he'd name a muscle.
Yeah. He'd be like bicep punch.
He does.
Bicep magic, sorry.
Yeah.
But it's a cute show. I like it. It's funny. It makes me laugh a lot.
It's like it's One Punch meets
Black Clover.
yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Yes, that's exactly what she said.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to describe it to ex-roomie. And
like,
that's how I described it.
One Punch he has no
Yeah.
power. He's just extremely strong for no reason, and it's hilarious.
We rewatched it this weekend. And
One Punch?
No,
I
Mashal.
haven't watched
Oh.
One Punch, but I just love the part when they're at the exam and the professor dude is looking and he's like, "Oh, these numbskulls preparing for the exam," and you just see Mash pumping iron.
Yeah. He's always working out.
Yeah.
He's always working out.
I
Okay.
like no matter what, he's just like, "Okay, got it. Don't worry, on my way," in the most monotone voice.
I think it's funny whenever like a cream puff gets hurt or destroyed,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Now you've done it."
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my last cream puff.
I said it makes me think of the animation with Nezuko when they do the more like 2D drawing where she gets just the black dots as eyes. That's him when he's like shocked that the cream puff got I almost said injured, but like got squished.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
Yeah. And then after he wins, he's like, "Oh, I found another cream puff," and then just walks off like
Yeah.
nothing
Like,
happened. Like,
Was that in your pocket?
Like when everybody's getting ready to celebrate, he just walks off, comes back with a
Whole tray.
whole tray of cream puffs,
Oh, when he said, "Gotta go to the bathroom, guys," and then
and then goes against the one villain, just starts stuffing their face.
forgot that.
what are your other two?
Okay. Second one is Kaiju number 8.
You did.
We
we
did.
watched it.
We watched it and finished the first season.
Do you see why I said what I did compared to the Solo Leveling season 1?
What do you mean by that? Refresh my memory.
I said it had like a stronger ending. It felt more completed with it compared to Solo Leveling.
Kind
Season
of.
Season 1.
Kind of.
Season 2.
I'm getting really tired of shows like introducing like a super big bad and then ending the season.
Oh, you're talking about the other kaiju?
Yeah.
Kaiju number 9.
Is that what they called them?
Humanoid.
Yeah. So the like
I did not catch that.
Oh,
the
they fought
second go
Kaiju
ahead.
number 9, 10, and 11 in the first season.
I didn't even pick up the fact that they were numbering them.
Yeah.
I was just locked in, I
So,
guess.
I
Had
don't
no
know-
idea what I was just
I don't know 1 through. Oh, Kaiju number 2 is what was used to make the weapon.
Yeah, the weapons
Yeah.
for Homegirl's dad.
So 1 through 7 were
I thought
used.
I thought that was 3.
No, it was 2.
I
Was
think
it?
it was
Because they talk about it's a clash between
but
8 and
speaking
2
of-
now.
How that fight was crazy.
It was good. It was good. Hold on. Listen, I have a slight beef with Kaiju number 8 right now.
Continue.
It reminds me too much of Attack on Titan.
Sure. You just said you liked Mashal.
I do like Mashal. But you're the one
doesn't
that
like
said
AOT.
earlier that we're reskinning anime. It's getting boring.
Yeah, but instead of it being just random titans that come there and then they're fighting those, it's okay.
It's the Titan shifters and the numbered kaijus. That's
For
what I'm
me,
getting.
I see more Pacific Rim-esque
I
situations
can
rather
see that.
than Attack on Titan.
JJK is what I said.
She sees a lot of JJK with the like.
Not as gruesome.
but like within the curse within the human, like Sukuna and
You like how
Itadori.
he just had no choice? He just
Yeah. Just gets stuffed down his throat.
he's just like, found you. Blah.
So what we were talking about is I want to know who that was, like why that kaiju seeked him out, because they did say like we found you
Yep.
or whatever. So is that from the humanoid kaiju number 9 trying to start this? Because when he's fighting him, he's like, "What's wrong with you? Like you're not following kaiju rules, basically." So I'm intrigued to see if that aspect is coming from something else.
I think he chose, like, I think Kaiju number 9 has the same thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I think they're just, like, this is kind of like a...
But kaiju number 9 is like, do you think it was a kaiju that learned more human abilities? Or a human that was like injected with kaiju stuff and was like a kind of like the Hulk, right? Well, I don't know if Hulk was experimented on and then turned into Hulk, but
Yeah, kind of. I say
like a failed test subject versus getting
possibly because they do
I don't know how to describe
experiments with kaiju, like
Yeah, but for weapons and stuff,
Yeah.
never
human
to do,
weapon. It happens all the time in shows,
but
and
not
stuff.
in this has yet to.
Yeah, it has yet to
Walk that
introduce.
path.
Yeah, which it's a very big possibility. But I still think it's the same thing that happened with Kaiju number 8, to where like there's a kaiju there, but I feel like the one
that
that
just freaking deep throats.
Yeah.
Like-
I feel like this is a Black Clover Libby thing. Like it,
Oh, that's
he
how
was
you
just
make-
like well, it's Liebe, whatever.
in my head it's Lieb.
Oh.
That's why when you said I was like
I just feel like he wasn't strong enough to be anything. So he found someone else who isn't strong enough, and then this happened. It's a I don't know if Kurama's a different aspect
Yeah.
because Kurama's
didn't need Naruto.
at all. But
didn't want Naruto either.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I completely understand. Like I said, I see a lot of comparison to Attack on Titan. I probably see it go in a different path though, because I don't see the whole thing that happened with Eren happening with this guy.
No. Although the fact that it went down to where, like, it's weird that he had full control until that end fight where all he had was the weapons, but it like resonated, acting like he was a kaiju.
Yeah,
And then the alien inside him was just like, we're killing him.
yeah, because he felt threatened. So I feel like at some point it's like a defense mechanism.
So does that mean this whole time up until this point, because I just lost the name of the main character.
Just number 8. That's all we need.
Sure. He had full control the whole time up until this point. Even when fighting Kaiju number 9, he was full control. So does that mean that, like, there was no threat through all of that until just now?
I could
I would
see
say
that.
because dude literally was trying to kill him.
No, he was trying to...
Bring out the
Trying to bring
kaiju,
out the kaiju.
He wanted to see if he could get him...
the failed humanity thingamajig.
He wanted to see if he had enough control to stay human
long
in a
enough.
kaiju.
And
But-
if it did take over, to bring it back.
But he was killing him in the process, basically. Like he was willing to sacrifice the body to see if the kaiju would come out. Because
Who was killing
the
who?
officer
Sorry.
dude
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah.
willing.
The dad.
He's seeing how far he can
Yes,
go,
yes,
and I
yes,
think
yes.
if he would have lost Homeboy, it would have been a well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I get
he
new
was
weapons.
truly when Kaiju number 8, you know, what did he do? He punched his chest, right?
Yeah, when he punched
And-
his chest, consciousness came right back.
Yeah,
It was
But the
punched
dad
the, like,
was
hole
like-
through the body. I think.
it was crazy to see the relief. Like we finally got one.
He thought he was gonna die though, so
Yep.
the relief, like you said, like we finally got one.
I'm glad you guys watched it.
It was good.
I've been waiting to have this conversation for a long time.
I bet you have.
I mean, I had a lot of built up information, and then you
I will say it's not my favorite,
sure.
but I like it enough to continue watching it.
Yeah, I'll give it
I think it's gonna get much better.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a lot better.
I told him I'm also struggling with new gen pacing because there's so much that gets released in season 1 that like it leads up to things you can do in the future, and if they don't develop certain things, I think it'll irritate me. But I don't know. I'll see.
It's funny because I was talking again to Brandon yesterday. It's funny, we remember names for all these characters that we've watched shows on, like Naruto, stuff
From
like that.
years ago?
Even Black Clover, like even some of the new stuff, JJK, like Soul Leveling. We know Jinwoo, we know Igris, but like there's certain other ones where like I'm calling them Deku and All Might's voices.
Yeah.
And then Kaiju number 8, I
only know
can't-
Ishikawa.
I can't think of these people's name. Like it's just so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing
We're
with
also
new
not
gen
getting
pacing.
development, like character development.
There's
Correct.
no lore building, and like there's no like character arc.
There's
It's
no
not-
slow season 1.
Yes, I
think
feel
it's-
like they're doing that on purpose to get your attention.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then season 2 is a bore, and everyone complains because they decide to do what should have been done in season 1.
Sounds
Season
like
2.
you're describing Vinland Saga to the T. Everybody would
I'm not
loved-
walking into that hatred.
I know. I'm just saying everybody loved season 1,
He wants to smoke.
and then season 2 sucked in everybody's opinion that loved season 1.
You mean Sword Art Online?
Yeah, I mean, yes,
Tokyo
but that's
Ghoul?
a different thing. Tokyo Ghoul was like
You didn't
season 3.
2?
I haven't watched it. I've
Oh.
only watched. I
forgot.
heard people say season 1 and 3 are good, but season
Yeah.
2 sucked.
It just, I mean, with
I
what we
stopped
grew up
halfway
on,
through.
season 1, they had good fights, but it was nothing incredible. You had to sit a couple seasons to get the big fights
Yeah.
to show up.
Yeah,
and like, I'm all for that because the mid-level fights are good enough to keep me entertained.
Yeah, I feel like now it's you get good animation with and good fights. That's it. The stories don't even have to be that good anymore.
I think that's the problem, though, is there's not much depth to the plot.
yeah.
Is that like, because with Mashal, sorry, Mashley, if Brandon's watching, but you get like each episode is a new quest, we'll call it, because it's
Yeah.
not really a bad guy, but they are bad guys in a sense, and like it's leading up to the ultimate one, Innocent Zero, but like I don't know for what you're showing him fighting, and it's showing his fighting skills, but it doesn't really go with the plot other than strengthening him. It's showing his character development,
They used
but
it
his
to-
other
yeah.
characters are in the same boat pretty much. They're not getting any
They
better.
used that whole
like,
fight just to show that that's his son.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the whole aspect of that
and
fight.
with Kaiju number 8, like he's not doing anything to get better, but he's just better. Like, and there's not much character development that you're seeing.
There's no
but,
training
like,
arc.
Yeah, he's
I
just
think there will be.
going and going and going and going, and like it's something we just accept that he's naturally better at. And I don't think I like that part of it.
I will say with Kaiju number 8, like he hasn't trained, but he also doesn't know what he's doing. Like we had the first season, and like yes, a lot of things happen, and like there is a mini like training arc with the tests and stuff. But I mean, this all spun within a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And like, so he has no idea what he's doing, what he can actually
Yeah.
do. It's all just reaction.
It's kind of like My Hero, though,
It's
in
a
that aspect.
it's a few months. I know
Yeah.
that it's a
Yeah.
few months because
Yeah, but I mean, it still takes him as much as it still takes him all that just to keep his body formed right, because you
Yeah.
know he still
Yeah.
slips up. So like, he's such a newbie at this, and
Yeah.
there's no one to talk to besides the other guy.
Ishikawa. It's
Ishikawa.
the only name I know.
It's weird that that's the one you stick to.
It's because we looked up the voice actor because
Oh.
he was like, I know that voice.
Yeah, it's nope, I can't do it. You obviously know who it is.
Who was it?
I think it was Matthew Mercer.
Oh,
That's not. I
awesome.
don't think that's Mercer.
I don't remember.
is Mercer?
I'm looking it up now.
Critical Role DM.
No, who does he play that we knew? It's the same voice actor as Itadori,
Oh, it is the same voice actor as Itadori.
right? It was Adam MacArthur.
Yes.
I think is his name.
McCarthy.
Yeah, something.
I think it's
something
McCarthy.
Oh, it
like
might
that.
be MacArthur.
Look up Adam MacArthur.
Like he's still so new. I
Kaiju.
think we're gonna get a training arc now that because he's gonna be their first
Adam
half-breed kaiju. I think they're going to like these next couple episodes. They're gonna see. We're gonna get like a Superman situation. Like they're gonna see where his limits are.
Yeah, probably.
I hope so. Keep him in like a little chamber and just be like, have at it.
I also love the fact that that whole crew at the end was just like, we're backing you up after even everything that just went down.
Yeah,
How far have you gotten in Bleach?
not that far. He just got to the first Menos Grande.
Dang, so he hasn't met
No.
Geen yet.
I'm watching it, guys.
The
I'm
vice
watching.
captain dude
Yeah.
reminds me of Geen from Bleach. And when you watch Bleach,
Yeah,
you'll
you
understand.
The dude with the dude, he's so sweet.
With the daggers or the
Yeah.
swords. They give him swords.
They're like mini katanas.
yeah.
But I
They're
do
not
enjoy
both,
the
though.
fact that the girl, the captain, Kaiju number 8 dude, is like, I will catch up, knowing that he's very far behind.
Yeah,
Very far
he's-
behind. But then in the end, she's like, you're not to me yet. But I'm happy to be fighting by your side. I'm like, oh, that pulls at my heartstring.
You can't tell me that.
She's so powerful.
Yeah.
She is crazy broken, and I love that. Like, fantastic. You need another broken to balance the broken.
Yeah. You can't tell me that her, the vice captain, and the main character are not Aaron, Mikasa, and Levi. Yeah, I made that comparison.
So moving on, the third movie show that we've watched.
It can't be Mikasa. Mikasa doesn't.
Mikasa it doesn't matter. She was way powerful than Aaron, and he was trying to catch up to her.
And she's in love with Aaron. This is going to secretly be a love thing. I'm okay if it's not.
I mean, I'm
I swear to
pretty
God.
sure that's what that is there.
Yeah, I swear to God, if the vice captain and homegirl end up being cousins somehow, I'm blowing it up.
Oh boy.
What you mean?
Because of
Oh.
Levi and Mikasa.
Yeah.
Oh.
If they end up being cousins somehow, it's over. I'm done with the show.
How do you
It's
like
compared.
How do you like the blonde? The like star of the
I know.
team
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to
with
think of
the
her name.
giant X
Yeah.
thing that she.
Kind of like Maka with her
Yeah.
hair and everything.
I'm gonna tell
The
you right now,
ponytails?
the only reason why she's got that sword is because homeboy's her dad, or the sword, the axe.
Yeah, she's
Only reason.
Yeah, she's a rich girl, but she's powerful.
She's
like,
Yes.
the most powerful out of the group. They
But
said
that's why she's
held
been
her own-
training with the suit so long. She
She was the one that teamed up with the dual sword dude
Yeah.
when he was running low and saved
Yeah.
his life.
with one strike.
Yeah. It still did. It still happened. What was the third anime?
Sakamoto Days.
we just finished it last night, actually.
Gotcha. It's so ridiculous,
It's
but it's amazing.
so I told Cassie
cracks
this
me up.
comparison. Would you like to tell him the comparison? No, go ahead. Oh, you.
It was a you
Oh,
thing.
you.
Oh my gosh, Spy
Come on,
Family.
bro. No, you got it, bro. Spy Fan.
It is a very Spy Family-esque anime.
I think more tone, because it's like the lighter tone.
Yeah.
Is what he's talking about. Not like storyline.
Just like how he
not-
keeps taking them in. Like, okay, you killed me. Put on. Here's an apron. Come work at my store.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the fact that everyone's like, this fat ass is who we're. No, it's not. And then he's like,
I
You
love
said what?
the near misses where his shit's just like boom.
Yeah.
I also like the fact
bit
that his
much.
wife just fully accepts that people are after him.
Yeah.
And
But you kill him, divorce.
yeah. And
Glasses break. Like no.
like they go to places where the
Storm.
wife and child are in
Storm.
danger, and he's just like, he doesn't say it to her, but she's just walking along knowing suspicious activities happening, and he just goes away, and then she's like, "Oh, honey, that was such a great day." What? But that's where it's like Spy Family. The fact that the best spy and the best assassin have no idea that there's someone else working there, and they
I
just move on with their day.
Did random training class to fly this blimp.
Tanya's face is always the best at that part. Where she's like, Papa's full
Your
of shit.
or not your.
Anya?
No.
Are you thinking the mom from
No.
Sakamoto Days?
No,
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloydie?
Lloydie.
I don't like that. I don't like
That's
that.
what her brother calls him. Lloydie.
I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah.
That's another
It's
funny good one.
I enjoyed it.
I'm excited to see where it goes. But is there going to be a bigger person than who they're actually actively
I think it's just going to
against?
be
There's the big
what we
bad,
got.
Slur.
Yeah.
So that's where I told Chris, since they've already like
Introduced.
thank you, words, already put it out there who
Yeah.
the like big bad guy is. Is this going to be a short-ish anime? I don't know.
About
I
4
thought they
seasons.
said 3-4. Yeah,
I was
think
gonna
they
say
said
if
3-4
it's
seasons.
3 seasons, I think we can make that work without it being completely drawn out
Yeah.
and repetitive over and over again. But like when you get to like possibly 4, depending on how they do it. But when you get to like 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons,
Yeah,
it's just like,
My Hero.
Bruh,
Oh,
what's happening? Why am I catching strays
He's just
over
going
here?
for
not
you,
It's not
apparently.
you. It's not you.
Why are
hating
you
on My Hero?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of My Hero.
Bro, this last season was phenomenal.
It was good, but
I
it's
think
getting
I
too
can-
drawn out.
One more season.
Yeah,
and
that's it. That's
Sure,
it.
that's all they're saying. Oh, no,
Demon
I think we
Slayer
have
should have
2.
just did a season 2 instead of 3 movies. So
Okay,
hot takes. It's for clips.
it's for fights.
That could be one.
Yeah. Anyways, continue, Cassie. Sorry. Seasons.
Oh, I was like, my brain is blank.
Are we
currently. I
okay
don't-
with getting better animes but shorter time spans
Yeah.
for them? Like shorter stories being told?
I like it's a love-hate thing
Because
because
you never
when it's
want it to
good,
end, but when it ends...
you want it to continue.
yeah.
But a lot of times, these production companies will have something good and then run it till it's bad, and
Like,
then you're like,
yeah.
son of a gun.
I always think
loved
of
it.
like Fire Force. This is it.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Like this is it.
Black Clover is 3, or the next season, so it's last season. I think
That's
they could
6 though, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like they could maybe extend it to one more with where they're at currently, depending on how long the season. If it's 24 episode season, I'm cool with them keeping
I
it
just
as
feel like-
last.
There's so
But-
much. Like they haven't even tiptoed into the other country yet, and seen the other devils and stuff.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
like one season, man. Like do not rush this because
They're going to if they keep it to one season.
Asta, like Black Clover, has kind of been like a slow burn until last season. Then they,
Full sent.
like they just were like we're going. I think we get 2 more Black Clover. I think we got 2 more seasons.
I'm okay with
because I
that.
think we get 2 more of Black Clover and My Hero.
I
I
thought
think
it was
it's done.
just one.
I think My Heroes. This is the last season.
I thought
Maybe
it was-
that's what it is.
And then we're getting Vigilantes. That's why it's coming out now.
also,
Yeah.
how happy are we that they're actually doing the name brand?
Man,
Okay.
I am
When I saw
extremely
that,
happy.
when I saw that posted by Crunchyroll, I was like, "Thank the Lord!" Because what
My Illegal Academia.
that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So, the reason for that is
Case the hands
that
before later taters, in case.
Oh,
the reason for that is over there it's in Japanese.
yeah.
But it says My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and then next to Vigilantes it says Illegals.
Interesting.
So that's where that was coming from, and that's why everybody over there thought that it was
We were gonna get the illegal
My Illegal
Academia.
Academia.
I mean, they did then they call it the My Villain Academia arc or whatever, where it
Yeah.
was just it followed them for a hot minute.
Yeah. So I mean, I can understand why it was going that
But
way.
I was when I was scrolling through for I think it was April launches or something like
yeah.
that, and I saw that Vigilantes was there. I was like, "Thank you for calling it what it should be called, because if you just change it to that stupid name, this is gonna bomb out."
I think they're doing it at the wrong time. They should have waited a year.
Wait for the final season of My Hero to drop.
Yeah, and then the next year throw out Vigilantes, or even wait like 2 to 3, maybe 5 years, to where like the hype from My Hero dies out, and then bring it back.
I think they're doing it to ride the lightning out, because I think this season, the final season for My Hero, I think it's gonna like it won't follow or get close to like Solo Leveling in One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to be like up there as most viewed. When's the last time we had like an anime like this end out, like on a run like this? I mean, and especially with the following it has.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it'll crash Crunchyroll or anything like that, like the other two.
I think the
final fight.
The final fight will.
Yeah.
It probably will. It'd probably do something very well
agree.
with that.
Yeah, the final fight, which I'm assuming is going to be a couple episodes.
If it's not like,
I would say 2.
so you know what? There might be 2 more seasons because the entire epilogue might be a whole season, and I wish they just wouldn't. I wish they'd just do it in a movie.
Yeah.
I'd make it better. And along with the Black Clover, because you think that we could possibly get 2 more seasons.
I think it's 2 more.
I think that they're probably going to end up doing 1 season and then a movie as well. Because
I'm fine. I mean, that's fine.
That's where animes are going. They're putting an arc within a movie, giving it a little bit of a bigger budget, making it look better. Because the hidden inventory slash whatever it is for the JJK movie that's coming out, it's about Gojo and everything. So
Hell yeah.
They're putting 2 arcs into a movie and making it canon. So it's
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that though.
Same.
I'm not enjoying the like show movie.
I just feel
Like
Just
they're
let me
doing
binge
the
it all.
movie. They're doing the movie to make the show shorter.
Yeah.
I get it. It's just I don't.
Because
If I wanted,
the arc leading into Gojo getting out of the prison, I think it would be longer than a season.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it spans within multiple arcs.
Yeah, so like, you both are ridiculous.
It's okay, let it happen. Oh, there she is. She's on the screen.
Where'd the other one go?
He's here.
Oh,
You hear his tail more than you see him.
Yeah.
Hi, Stormy.
oh.
Back to that.
Yeah.
Back then.
So I am excited for it. To be either way, I'm excited for it. It's just
So needy.
I like the movies, and if you're gonna make a movie canon, that's the way to do it.
I get the skips. Like
Yeah.
I get the budget saving to make it a skip, but when doing that, I think they need to be longer then.
Yeah.
Like the hour 10, hour 20 that we're getting, it's rushed. So like
that's 4.5 episodes, and it usually includes a recap within that.
yes.
That's probably the half episode.
I mean, if you can run, there's enough to where I think you can run a 2-hour anime thing and no complaints will be had as long as it does it right.
Yeah, I think like the solo leveling movie that came out did it fantastic with the way that they did
Yeah.
it, where they gave the recap and then the episodes.
Yeah.
But they're still adapting that into a series, which that's the hardest part in my opinion when you're doing just the movie, is you have to figure out the start and the stop. So and when you got people binging it on Crunchyroll, it's going to continue to the next season, and it's going to skip the movie.
I'm tired of the
You know what I
episode to
think is-
episode drop.
That too. I think I hate it more that they put the movies in sometimes as like not filler because it can be canon, but like filler time wise where they're like, we're gonna put something out for you. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
just give me the show, please. Like either give me
Yeah,
something
all that money and
or
time
all of
and
it or
budget
nothing.
you just put on the movie. We could have had the
Yeah.
show by now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about the same amount of budget, if not more, for movies typically. So I'll take. You know what I feel like it could be?
Do tell.
Cash grabs.
Cash grabs? Oh,
Cash
yeah,
grabs.
100%.
Because now they're making money from the theaters, and it's going on Crunchyroll, so they're getting royalties from that.
Yeah, they're double dipping.
Yeah.
But we get some pretty cool buckets when it's at
I mean,
the movie.
I do enjoy
I'm enjoying the
seeing
buckets.
those on that in the theater.
Yeah.
I like. It's also nice to go, oh, I'm not the only weird guy here. Cool.
Yeah.
I do have a question. are the buckets and cups a new thing, or has that always been a thing?
It's been a thing
This is
for
the
a
most
while.
themed ones
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
seen in a while.
I was gonna say, did they do that as childhood? And then I was like, oh wait, I wasn't allowed to go to the movies as a child.
So
I don't
they
have any.
No,
way.
they've been doing
you
the
might get a cup, but it was
Yeah.
nothing like what they're doing.
yeah. You would closest thing I would say is you'd get like the normal plastic cup with a logo or something on it.
Yeah.
Or they did like the normal tins, where it was like the tin popcorn bucket, like the
Captain America.
Captain
one you
America
saw?
one we have, but without the attachments and stuff, and it just has like the mural or whatever you want to call it on the side.
Yep.
Like the one that we saw at the theater, how it had Red Hulk on one
Yeah.
side and
Yeah.
Captain America on the
It
other.
was never anything like what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Because I do enjoy that aspect of it, going to the theater and it being movies that you can see, is that it's more interactive.
Yeah.
Like there's more going on between us and the companies that are making these movies. and
Yeah.
shows.
We just wouldn't have, like, we didn't get the like the Red Hulk bucket or
Yeah.
the Moana
Yeah,
bucket,
yeah.
stuff like that. So
I forgot you got the Moana bucket.
It's one
It
of
was
my
the
favorite
ship,
buckets.
right?
yeah.
No.
That's the that was the nacho boat.
holder.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a bucket. It's got
It's like a wave.
yeah, it's like a clear bluish, like a translucent blue, and it's got like a sand base.
That's pretty sick.
And then you
Yes.
have Hey Hey, Pua, Maui's Hook, and Moana
Yeah.
around it.
Did we tell you about the Captain America bucket that we got?
Yes, you FaceTime me.
I don't remember.
I did.
Was I there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I show you the wings?
Yeah, because
I
she
showed
couldn't
him.
get it to click in, and then you walked in and got it. Then you guys were talking about
Oh yeah.
air frying pizza
Food.
roll or something. Because she was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Okay.
I
We're
air
good.
fry 11 instead of 10. This is crazy."
Oh, the bagel bites.
Bagel bites. That's
What it
Yeah.
was.
We don't talk about that. we do. I trusted my counting, so I never counted what I was eating.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone knows me, I do not like eating odd numbered things.
She doesn't
so
like odd numbered
knowing
things in general.
that I have eaten, 11. I can't even say I've eaten. 11 and 9 equal 20, so I've been eating 20 in total, but it bothers me that I ate 11 in one sitting and 9 in another instead of eating 10 and 10. Oh, it bothers me. But that's a whole other tangent.
But yes, that is when that happened.
Yeah.
And she showed me the bucket. Didn't you guys get another cup?
Yeah, we got the Hulk cup
Hulk
that
cup.
matches the bucket.
Yep.
It was cool. I like the shield that goes on top of the bucket. You move like the jetpack and it shoots it. And then
Yeah.
the jetpack's also a cup.
I did see that. So I saw the cup thing earlier that day or the day before. They're like, why didn't no one tell me you can pop this off and then look at this? And they poured a drink. They're like, built-in cup for this. And then you guys got it.
It's a cup of stuff. If you know what that's from.
A cup of stuff?
Yeah, that's what it was called. Cup of stuff.
No.
It was the Megan's idea from Drake and Josh, where you could put the candy, the pop, and the popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Wow.
Brought back
unlocked.
memories.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I have more to add, but I shall save it. I shall shave it for later.
Shave it.
Apparently.
All right. I think... Why is that
That
line up
is
there?
it.
I think we're going to end it there. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It has been a long one, but it was fun. If you guys haven't already, we're on all the socials, so go give those a follow to keep up to date with everything. And we will see you guys next weekend.
Later, taters.
Adios.
Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united.